Hello everyone, welcome. How are y'all doing today? I think we are live and in living color. Only the highest quality for you guys, right? What's up, Mystic? What's up, Forbidden? What's up, Antonio? What's up, Floppy? Yeah, at the moment the game is still only working on Android. According to Bandai's official statement, I believe earlier today or last night, they said that they're still working on iOS. I don't know what the issues really are, but the game should be working for iOS sometime early next week, potentially mid next week. So hopefully within the next, 3 or 4 days, iOS users are able to finally hop in. Now they are extending, I believe, all the different events, banners, and anything like that that would reflect on a time period between now and then to kind of give iOS players a fair opportunity to getting all the rewards that the Android users are also receiving right now. So they did address that. And I'm hoping because of that, they postpone Arena for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Now I know some of you that are on Android, you're probably like, "Oh no, don't postpone Android or don't postpone Arena," right? Well, we got to be fair, right? I mean, iOS users. I'm not really an Apple fan myself, but people are using Apple products, and unfortunately, they're suffering right now because of it. And it's not fair to them. It's all Bandai's fault. So I feel like just to be fair, we don't have Arena open up for 2 to 3 weeks would be beneficial to everyone. It'd give us time to build up our teams, get to know the game, learn the in and outs of everything, figure where stuff goes, all that good stuff, and allows iOS users that are going to be jumping in next week to get their feet wet, and they also kind of get on an equal footing as us. And then when they do open up Arena, everybody will be okay. Just started a game. Do you know Daily Reset is at what time? I believe it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So whatever that translates to whatever your time zone is, that should be the daily reset, I believe. The daily login, rather. I believe it is 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So in about, let's see, 4 hours. About 4 hours from now. Oh yeah, Antonio already answered your question. Thanks, Antonio. You just started, Jin? All right, well, if you can try and knock out some stuff before then you'll get your next daily login. The third daily login right now is really good. You get 100 skip tickets, which I would recommend saving those for either your gates to kind of make good use of that 15 minutes for your honing gate, or perhaps use them in the Maria Leona's event right now. So either of those two areas I think would be the best to use those skip tickets in. Of course, you're going to need a stamina for that as well. Hopefully I can download the game tomorrow. Are you using Android gaming or are you using iOS? If you're using the iOS, you probably are not going to be getting into the game to at the least Monday, probably. Monday or Tuesday will probably be the earliest iOS users will be able to get in, because Bandai did say that they're going to try and have it sorted by next week, which means they're taking the weekend off, which means tomorrow and the next day don't plan on anything being done. Oh, you gotta buy data. I got you. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Well, let's get some music going here. Let me turn that down. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let's see. Music. Turn it down a little bit. If it's too low or too loud, let me know, guys. And let's get started. So, I made a video yesterday, and in one of my videos, I briefly talked about one of my rerolled accounts that I was able to get from the community. They helped me out. Well, unfortunately, that account turned into a dud because I could not get Yami. So I went through 2 really good starts on an account, took them both into like the high 30s, low 40s, I forgot what rank, and I burnt through thousands of jewels, and I could not pull Yami on either one. So this time around, to not make that mistake, I was like, you know what? I need to get Yami right out of the gate. because he's going to mean more to me probably long-term than a lot of other things, including Black Asta for that matter. And Black Asta heavily benefits from having Yami because of the bull formation. So I again went to the community, and the community has been superb right now. One of the members, I believe is Trickster, helped me out, and now we have the best start that we've ever had, and I'm very happy. And I really don't even feel at this point that I need to even summon at all until probably another banner drops, because I feel like with the start that I have now, that's why my rank's only 20, because I'm kind of building this account up. But with this account, I feel like I don't have to summon anything. I feel like I got everything that I really need right now. I'll show you guys what I got here. So let's just go to the brigade. Let's just go to our team setup. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going? You need 40 more shards to get Black Asta to 6. Antonio, I would just, unless you're like on step 6 already and you're getting ready to do step 7, or if you've already done all 7 steps, all you have to do at this point is just try to farm up 40 rainbow sheets, and then you'll have yourself a 6-star Black Asta. You just got the rank 43. Nice, nice. So this is the team that I constructed. There was a few things that kind of went into why I built my team this way. So I'm running the Black Bull formation, and we're going to get into what the Black Bull formation really is and why everybody is just so excited about getting Yami, because when you get Yami, you get the Black Bull formation. It's a 4-star formation. I'll tell you a little bit what it does, like I said, in a moment. Now, we're running as our leader, Leopold. The reason why we're running Leo is, let me show you. So if we go to Leo and we go to his abilities, his leader skill, I'll back you up, is raise crit rate of AM participants large based on number of AM participants short. So depending on how many heroes that you still have alive, that's gonna heavily increase the amount of crit rate that he's actually giving to everyone, and he's giving you a large amount for a short period of time. Obviously, this is just burst damage, but it's still one of the better leader skills right now if you're trying to go heavy on DPS. And what makes this leader skill really tick is if we go to the actual formation now we're going to get into why Black Bull is really good. If we actually get into the actual formation skill, raise all allies crit damage small, very short, and usable 4 times. So now you're stacking crit rate up with your Leo, and you're getting additional crit damage thanks to your formation skill. So that's a very good 1-2 punch. You're getting your crit rate up, so you're going to crit more often, and you're increasing your increasing your crit damage. So those are very, very good. And then you also have the red gems are coming in at a times 1.0 multiplier at a 1x0 rate. So very, very good. What else was it? Stats. We're getting a 1.2 multiplier on attack and speed, which again, this is a burst DPS type formation, and this is why a lot of people say that this is one of the best, if not the best, formations in the game, because this is built not only for PvE, but it's going to be very good in PvP. You're going to do a lot of burst damage, and because this is a burst damage type of formation, I really do not have any room for a healer. Possibly a tank, I don't know yet. I'm going to see how it goes going forward, but I really do not have any room for a healer. So not having Mimosa on this account is not a big deal. You know, she is nice to have, obviously, especially if you don't have Yami in the Black Bull formation. You're going to run other formations where Mimosa is going to be probably beneficial for you big time. She's so clutch. However, for my particular team, I don't really have a room for a healer. I'm just going full DPS, bursting them down. And the good thing is since we're running 4 units that are part of the Black Bulls, we actually are getting that formation match, which means we're doing burst damage, like legit, actual, it's called burst, on all of their arcane arts skills, which is very, very good. That's why we've got Asta right here, for example. Asta ability. He's doing 2 XL with formation match on his black meteorite, opposed to just XL. So I'm basically doing double damage, which is awesome in this formation. So that's good. And then we also have our boy Zora. Why did I click? I clicked the wrong button. Yep. Hold on, guys. Rip. Let's try that again. There we go. So Zora, his abilities is I'm doing damage large with formation match, which is nice. And you can see his range is amazing. He's hitting the entire second and third rows, which is just awesome. He also set paralyzing trap on enemies in range, which would be the whole middle row. And of course, there's only 2 rows of enemies. He's just gonna hit the front row. I think he also hits the back row if they're the only ones left. I think that's kind of how that works. So, just a solid unit there. And again, because he is part of the Black Bulls, I'm getting that, that bonus on his formation. He's getting that burst damage on his arcane arts, which is just phenomenal. And then we also have, I'm running the normal Uno as well as Black Asta. I'm sorry, I'm running the normal Asta and Black Asta because Black Asta is a nuker. He's going to do so much single target damage. He's going to be very good for those hard to beat units. Whereas Asta is going to be more of, he's got more range, so he can hit those second and third rows, I believe, a lot more easily than Black Asta will. And I believe he also hits multiple targets. So it's just a good combination for running, pure DPS for what I have at the moment. I probably will at some point try to replace Asta with something else, and then maybe even later down the road, perhaps even maybe change out Yami. Yami will definitely be in the team for a while though, but normal Asta, he'll probably be the first one to get replaced sometime. Doing damage large with formation match, of course, with him as well. His range, he's a single target nuker, kind of like Black Asta in a way. His leader skill is pretty interesting though. He does raise attack, defense, and speed, and wisdom, but I don't know. It's just, to me, because I was contemplating, do I go with the crit rate with Leo, or do I give my entire team attack, defense, speed, and wisdom to XL, but it's very short. So it's a very short time period. And I'm still trying to figure out what very short and long and all that for turns actually, entails, and then also the damage multipliers as well. We're still trying to work on that. I asked the community, they're still trying to work on that as well. It's probably going to take a lot of testing, guys, so if anybody wants to do some testing on their own, test some damage before and after some of these things are activated, and then we'll try to build up a chart and release to the entire community. Be very helpful. So if you guys want to take part in that, that would be very helpful and appreciated. So you guys kind of see my team setup. It's just take them down quick. But anyways, let's get to the chat here. I know I've been ignoring you guys. Hold on. All right. I give up on rerolling. Yeah, rerolling is no fun, not gonna lie. Where can I farm relics? You'll have to go, I believe there's some free quests that are for relics. Is it? Yeah, I think most of the relics that I farmed was actually from free quests. I think that's where I did most of them. I think there's also some areas of story. I believe the further you get, there's some 4- and 5-star relics. I believe you can also farm up, but I think they have like really low drop rates. I think they're just kind of scattered in a lot of different places. I know there's also relics that you can unlock by making some of your characters 6-star. Some of them have, I think, relics in their own individual relic shop. So there's like just a lot of different areas. I'm running Leo, Mimosa, Black Asta, Uno, and Mars. That's nice. That's not bad, Aaron. If you at some point pick up Yami, you'll be set, man. How do I get exchange points? The rainbow stuff? Like, exchange points from what? Like, are you trying to exchange your actual sheets? Is that what you're trying to do in the shop? I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you actually have to have a unit 6-starred already, and then any additional sheets you get after that, those can be converted for points, I think. Not 100% on that, but I think that's how that works. Did they explain why the game isn't working on iOS? They didn't. They were very vague. They didn't really say what was going on with iOS. They just said basically that they're going to try and have it fixed by early next week. And that was pretty much it. That's all they really said on the matter. So I have no idea what's going on with iOS, like why it's not working. I am low on stamina for event. Rip, Aaron. How do I find these dungeons? I think some of the characters that you deploy are able to get dungeons, is what I was gathering. I'm still learning a lot of stuff myself, guys. I'm no expert at all. I'm not pretending to be either, but I'm trying to answer as much as I can, though. I'm learning like you guys. Did you do the guaranteed 3-step summon? I don't think... No, I don't think so, Killia. Are you talking about for the guaranteed 5-star hero from that one banner? I didn't really like that banner, though. I don't even know if it's worth it, because that's a lot of jewels that you're going to be putting in for a 5-star that you might never even use. You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of want to stay away from that banner. So Yami is a must. Also, what banner did you pull him from? I believe it was a mixture of Asta. I think it was just Asta, actually. I think it was like because you can pull Yami from the Asta banner, but he has a lower percentage drop rate to pull him compared to the Captain banner, which is like a 0.5% rate to pull him, since there's only 6 5-stars in that entire banner. So it's definitely a lot easier to pull Yami from his own Captain's banner than it is Asta. But the benefit of being able to pull him in the Asta banner is you can get Yami and Asta in, let's say, 1 or 2 steps, and then you're done. You don't have to go into any other banners. You're at that point, you're done. You're going to have your Bull formation. You're going to have your Black Asta. You're going to have whatever 3 or 4 stars that you have available to fill out the rest of your team. You're going to have your 5-star Mimosa or Mars that you re-rolled for in your 100 singles. So your team's going to be pretty much set at that point. But, of course, it's going to be... pulling Asta and Yami within the first couple of steps is another story. Yeah, I'll be working on these units, Arian. Like I said, I'm still building this account up. I haven't gotten very far yet. I've mostly just been doing story at the moment. We're going to go do other things. I'm going to see how far I can get to the story as is. And then I'll start working on other things. Like, I still got to do the character stories to get their 4-star items so I can increase their grimoire boards. So there's still a lot of stuff I got to do. I'm just trying to see how far I can push story right now before I have to do any significant changes. And then we'll go from there. And see, like right here, you can get a 4-star relic from this stage, but the drop rates are probably a little bit lower. I don't know exactly what the drop rates are in the first place, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I gotta farm. I'll farm up most of my skip tickets when I do the free quest, because I'll just blow through a lot of those, and I'll build up a lot of tickets that way for sure. All right. Excuse me. Our Black Acid just took kind of a beating there. I don't know if we can do the stage yet. I don't think we can, actually. It's not looking like it, no. I think we're going to have to go work on our team some more before we can come into here, unfortunately. So this, right now, this is our current stopping point, story-wise. So, yep. Time to go work on some other stages. So you'll notice that they have the word burst wrote next to their name. That's basically telling you that they are getting the bonus from that formation. They're using one of the formations that they're a part of, and that gives them a bonus when they do their arcane art. So in case you guys were unfamiliar with how that works, that's how you do it. Wait a minute. I'll laugh. I will seriously laugh if Zora and for some reason Yami just carries this team. I don't see it happening though. I don't see it. If it happens, I'll laugh though. No lie. Nah, Yami's about to die. I was just gonna leave, but I'm curious. Like, how far can these two just get by themselves? Wow. If these two clear, I was going to say, if these two clear a whole second wave by themselves, Black Asta looking like a joke out here. He's getting fronted, man, by Yami. But nah, we're going to have to build up our team some more before we can do that stage. So right now we're stuck at page 7. On my other accounts, I think I was like on page 11. It gets pretty crazy. So let's just go back to quest. We got to work on our character stories so we can, you know, break some of these guys through. I know I got to do both Astas. I got to do Yami, and I got to do Leo. I think that's my team, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Zora. Yep, got to do him as well. Actually, Zora. Okay, good. Because some units, their character stories, they don't have a character story. So if you want to get their 4-star and 5-star materials that you need to break them through on their actual board, you actually have to go to the relic shop and purchase those items from the relic shop. So if you ever are looking for a character and you're like, okay, why is my character not listed under character story? That's probably the reason. You're going to have to actually go buy that character's item from their relic shop, which means you're going to have to select that character as the hero that you're going to use for your relic shop at that time. And then I think you're going to have to wait. I think it's like an 8 or 9 minute wait for it to stock into the shop, and then you can purchase it. So hopefully that helps some of you out in case you were wondering why some of your heroes weren't showing up. You finished story? Nice, Arian. How was it? Did you have fun? The game crashed a lot for you. That's because they're just having some major problems. They're having major problems. There was definitely a botched release for this game for sure. Hopefully they sort it all out by next week and then everybody is good to go. That would be great. Easy was doing it auto while talking with you in the Discord and others. Ah, nice. Yeah, still not available on iOS yet, Adrian, unfortunately. What's up, Umbra? How's it going? I already pulled Black Asta twice. Should I stop pulling from his banner or finish it? Still don't have Yami. Lawrence, what step are you on in that banner? What step are you on? No, I think I got it. I think I got it from the actual Asta banner. You're on step 5. Huh. Alright, so there's 2 ways that I look at it. So if you get Yami early, let's say you reroll for your 5-star on your single pulls, you get your Mimosa, you get your Mars, whatever you want to go for. And then you got your 5,400 black jewels that you start the game with thanks to pre-registration rewards. If you use 3,600 on the captain's banner and you pull Yami, then you would just use the rest of all your resources, no matter what, to go in and get Black Asta from his banner. Even if you have to go the full 7 steps to get him guaranteed. That's what I would do personally at this point in time, if you want to get the Black Bulls formation to get the most out of your Black Asta and to get one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful formations in the entire game, including Japanese version. That is one way to look at it. Another way to look at it, if you don't mind running more tankier teams with like a Mimosa or a Mars or a Henry, if you don't mind running, more debuffers or other support units and not running a full-blown DPS beatdown team right now, and you're okay with waiting to get Yami later on, that's also fine. Because then you can just go for your Black Asta, get your copy of Black Asta. Even if you get him early and you want to go all the way and try and get your dupes to make him a 6-star instantly, he's still going to be a very powerful nuking unit that's going to kill most things. But the rest of your units are going to lack slightly because you're not going to have that Yami and that Black Bull formation. And it does somewhat nerf Black Asta just a bit. So those are the 2 ways I personally would look at it. It's like, because Yami's not going anywhere. He's going to be in pretty much probably every banner for the most part. He's definitely going to be in the normal banner forever. He's in the Captain banner. He's in the Asta banner. He's in the Mario Leona's banner. So he's everywhere. It's just, will you pull Yami later on? When will you pull him? How much is it going to cost you to get him? Those are questions that I cannot answer. And so for me personally, if you want Yami, if you want the Black Bull formation, you want that DPS team now, I would recommend going and getting Yami before going to get Asta. That is my advice for that. Because if you do what I did and you go for Asta early and then you try to pull Yami later on, you might have the same problem I did. I made 2 accounts pretty much damn near mid-game, end-game potentially with the content we have available now, and I did not pull Yami either time. And I wasted a lot of hours doing that. So you might have that same situation. Some of you might get lucky though. You might pull an Asta, go all the way to step 7 and pull a Yami at some point in there. Or you might pull Asta in the first 1 or 2 steps on his banner, and then you go and pull Yami in the first multi you do in a Captain banner. Some of you are going to get lucky like that. But my personal take on it is Asta, his banner is going to be here for a little while. It's a step-up banner, so you know you're going to get him guaranteed if you get 19,800 jewels. And for another 3,600 for a multi-summon from a reroll, you can get a Yami at the start of the game. I feel like that's probably the best way to go about it. If that's the team you want. If you want Yami, you want the Black Bull formation, reroll, go into his Captain's banner, do a multi. You didn't get him, reroll again. And do it again and again and again until you get Yami on that first multi in that banner, and then use all the rest of your resources to go into Asta and guarantee to get him. That's what I would recommend you doing. So there we go. Hopefully I helped a lot of you out. But that's my personal take on what you should do. Again, you guys are going to spend however you want to spend. You guys are going to build your teams however you want to build them. There is no rush for Yami. He's going to be there. But I have a feeling that people who don't have the Bull formation will struggle probably early on in PvP. Because the people who do have that, they're going to do a lot of burst damage. And they're going to come out swinging, hitting you very hard. So if you don't got a tanky enough team to kind of withstand that, you might run into some problems in PvP. So I feel like that's why a lot of people's really going hard for Yami. When you got Yami? Yeah, I got Yami. I got Yami in Krook. Another thing also to consider, a lot of people's asked this question as well. I'd like to answer this for you guys right now. A lot of people said, okay, what if hypothetically you re-roll and you pull Yami in your first multi, and then you go and you do the first 2 steps of Asta's banner, and then you pull him? Do you still go through the Asta banner now that you have everything? I would say at that point, no. What I would say, though, is to do one more multi-summon to get to that 4th step, because basically what you're doing is you're going to be spending 3,600 more jewels, but you're going to be getting 2 multi-summons out of it because the 4th step is a free multi. I would recommend, no matter how good your starting roll was in this game, let's just say you got everything, okay? You just got everything in your reroll. You had the perfect reroll. I would still say to go up to the 4th step in the Asta banner just to get that free multi, because it's only going to cost you 1 more multi, but you're going to get 2 of them. And you never know what you could get. You might get another dupe Asta to get you closer to a 6-star. You might pull another Yami or your first Yami. You might pull another strong unit like Zora, for example. Who knows? You know? So you might as well take advantage of that free multi. And it's only 1 multi away from doing it, so you might as well do it. Alright, let's go ahead and do Yami now. Link should be next week. Bandai said it should be next week. That's all we know. Hey guys, we got 90 people watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day. Where I can get an equipment, Farid, sorry, I probably butchered your name. You can get it from a lot of different places in this game. You can get it from story mode, you can get it from free quests, you can get it from relic shops. They're everywhere. If if you got Black Asta on like second step, should you just go for Yami or Captain Banner? See, I think that's the problem, Kwong. That's the problem that I have. If you go for Asta first, then go for Yami, there's a chance you won't get Yami because he's not guaranteed on any banner. But if you go for Yami first, using those free 5,400 jewels that they give you at the start of the game, and then you go for Asta, you know you're going to get Asta at some point because he's guaranteed in a step up, if that makes sense. So if you're going for Yami and the Black Asta Black Bulls team, go for Yami first, get him on a reroll, then you will know at some point you're going to get Asta guaranteed. You're just going to have to grind your ass off. That's what I would recommend doing if that's the team you're going for. That way you don't have to worry about RNG, because you guys know how RNG is in these games. It's very bad. It could screw you over. You never want to try and tempt fate because you're going to fail every time. So, you know, you let your free resources try to tempt fate and get you your basically free copy of Yami, and then go in and get your guaranteed Asta after that. And then you'll have everything that you need. I have 6k Black Jewels, and I got Black Asta for first summon. Should I go Yami? Whew. So, if you got Asta in your first... Did you say your first step? I'm trying to think, M. Faniels. I'm trying to really think. Or M. Farrells. Trying to think. You say you got 6k Black Jewels left, and you got Asta on your first multi. For 18, yeah, so your first step, huh? Well, see, it's hard to tell you, because it's like, on one hand, I'm like, okay, go into the Captain Banner, try a couple multis, and hope for the best. But then again, Yami's not guaranteed, so you might go in and waste 6k and get nothing. While as that same 6k could get you up to step 4, basically, on the Asta banner, and get you a free multi included. And you could still potentially pull Yami, granted at a lower rate, in his banner. So it's like, for the players that are doing it backwards, they're going for Asta first and Yami second. It's really hard for me to tell you which is the best way to go, because Yami is no guarantee, and it's like, that's the problem. That's why if you guys are starting a new account right now, please go for Yami first, then go for Asta. That way you don't have to worry about RNG. That's what I would say to do. And if anybody asks, tell them the same thing. If they want to run Yami in his formation, make sure they go for him first, then go into the step up banner. Asta's guaranteed if you go all the way to the 7th step link. Like, if you go through his entire step up banner, you get him on a 7th step guaranteed. So if you spend, I think it's 19,800 Black Jewels, that'll take you from step 1 to 7. That'll also give you the rainbow sheets that are bonuses. That'll give you your free multi-summon on the 4th step. And some other various things, plus whatever you pull from all those summons. So that's what I'm saying. When you first start your account, you start with 5,400 Black Jewels from the pre-registration. Use 3,600, go into the Yami Captain Banner, go into the Captain Banner, try and pull for Yami, because his rates are 0.5%, which is higher than any other banner right now, and there's only 6 5-stars in that entire banner, because it's the captains, it's the Royal Knight it's the Magic Knight captains. So there's only 6 of them. Higher chance to pull Yami. If you pull him in that multi-summon, you should have 1,800 left. Use those 1,800, go into the Asta banner, do your step 1, and then if you don't get them, go farm up that account and start doing a few more, and hopefully you pull them. If not, go all the way to step 7, get them guaranteed. But at the end of the day, you're going to have everything that you need starting out as a new player, especially if you're free to play. You're going to have your Yami, you're going to have your Black Bull formation, you're going to have your free Yuno, your free Asta Demon Dweller, you're going to have your Black Asta from your guaranteed from the 7th pool if you have to go that deep, and you're going to have your starting Mars or Mimosa, and then whatever other units that you pull along the way. So you're going to have a stacked team that is ready to go for quite a long time. So that is probably the best start you can hope for, is to have Black Asta and Yami together, plus all the other free stuff that they gave you in your starting single summon reroll. That is, like, you can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, no problem, Link. Yo, what's up, Digital? How's it going? Good morning. Good afternoon. Wait, never mind. It still is morning for me. Holy crap. Day's going super slow. Alright, so now we got to go ahead and get Leopold's item as well. And then we're going to have to go farm up some because we need some more materials to trade away for GP points. You pulled Veto? Rip, John. Veto, I briefly kind of reviewed my Veto because I pulled him on my other account. I reviewed him briefly in my video yesterday, and it looks like if you run him with a healer, he could be a pretty cool single target nuke. But it's like Black Asta already does that better, and he doesn't sacrifice your team to do it. So it's like, Veto is kind of just, Black Ass is just a better nuker. Don't forget, Yami is not limited until, so you can still get him in other gachas, but Black Ass is limited. Yep, absolutely, Aiden. If I get Marileona 2, can I include her beside Black Asta and Yami? You could throw her in the same team, Body. The only thing is she just won't get the burst from her from the formation because she doesn't actually have bull formation. But she's still super strong and does a lot of damage, so you can still definitely run her on that team for sure. She just won't get the formation bonus, that's all. How long will the Black Asta banner be here? Actually, that's a good question. I never actually looked at the time. Let me see real quick. Let me do one more and then we'll go take a look, unless somebody already knows. Oh, is it February 5th, Mystic? That's still quite a ways away, to be honest, so plenty of time to farm up and get that 7th step. There should be no reason any player who's been playing since at least yesterday or today does not have a Black Asta before the banner goes away. There is zero reason to not have Black Asta, because between now and then you should have plenty of opportunities to get enough saved up to get him on his 7th step if you have to go that deep. So everyone in the game that's played around this time then should have it. iOS, I feel, would probably still have enough time to get it too, even if they start next week, because you can really grind this game out pretty hard in one day. Like, you could really go hard in one day on this game and get quite a bit saved up. And then you can go into the banners. I mean, and you got to think too, a lot of players are going to get very lucky too. Not every player is going to have to go 7 steps deep to get Asta. A lot of players are going to get him probably before that, I would say, right? Like around maybe 3rd or 4th step. You might have, a lot of players might have it. Some players might have to go a little bit deeper. But, you know, the laws of probability. Who knows? But, long story short, everybody should have a pretty solid opportunity to get Black Asta. Alright, so I think we're done getting those for now. Go do some other stuff. How you add friends for a mission, Jose? Let me show you. You go down here, you go to other, and then you click follow. This account I don't think is following anybody yet. I have to start following people again. And then you go over here to follow, and then you ask them for what their ID is, their game ID. You type it in, you click enter, you click OK, whatever, and you follow them. And then if they are very inactive, later on you can unfollow them and then follow some new people. That's all you got to do, guys. So there you go. There really isn't a technical friend system in this game or a guild system. Hopefully they do add a guild system at some point. Alright, what do we got to do? Have we done any of these yet? I don't think we've done any of this yet. No, we haven't. Alright, cool. 3 black jewels, man. And like I said, like, I don't need to summon for anything. My team is pretty much set at this point. Outside of course, needing dupes or rainbow sheets. I really do need some more dupes for Leo so I can get him up to a 5-star. At least a 5-star, but it is what it is. So I can actually just start, hopefully, saving up a lot of black jewels and see what the next banner is going to be. And that's really the goal, guys. You just want to, if you're free to play, you want to start with the best start you possibly can. And I know it's a pain in the ass. I know it's tedious. But I'm going to tell you, 100%, it is worth it. Because nothing more kills the game for free to plays than getting a bad start, thinking, I'll just pull stuff later. Maybe RNG will be on my side. If you think like that, you're already fucked. Because next thing you know, next banner drops, it's going to be an OP power creep character. You're going to try and summon for it. You don't have enough resources. Everyone else does. Because they started out, they did the work and got a good start, so they saved up the resources early while you didn't. And now you're fucked. And now you have two decisions to make. Do I get out the wallet and not be free to play no more? Or do I just uninstall the game and quit because I'm no longer enjoying myself because I can't do anything because I made a big mistake early on? And that's what happens a lot of times, guys. I'm telling you, it happens so much. So it's like, if you want to be free to play and you're like hard set on being free to play, do the work, reroll. If it takes you 2 days, 3 days, hell, 1 week, do it. Because that 1 week of effort could last you several months to a year plus in a gacha game if you started out very, very strong. Because now you're in a situation where you're ahead of the game, and now you can start stockpiling and even possibly skip some banners and wait for a meta-defining character to show up, and then you'll have plenty of resources and you can go get that character, keeping yourself and your account relevant, you know, and then you won't have a reason to quit the game or be upset or feel like you're falling behind to all the whale players because you were very smart with how you went about your account. So just do it, guys. Do it. Totally worth it. Nothing for iOS yet? No, Steven. Next week. Bandai said next week iOS should be set. So hopefully at the earliest by Monday, you guys will be able to get in. Because Bandai's not going to be doing anything over the weekend. Is Leo's leader skill good? Yes. It's the reason why he's the best 4-star in the game. Because his leader skill gives your entire team crit. And gives your entire team crit rate, I should say, to be specific. And the more people you have alive when he uses that leader skill, the more crit rate you get. So it's definitely worth it because if you're running a DPS team, him as a leader is just very, very nice. And he's a 4-star. So it's a lot easier to pull for him and get dupes for him. I haven't really looked too much into all the 5-star leader skills, Risky, so I can't really confidently give you a proper answer on that at this time. I'd have to look at a lot more of the 5 stars in the game to kind of look through all of them and get my personal opinion on which one I feel would be a really solid leader skill. I know some of them are really, really good. Yami seems very interesting to me because of all the stuff that he gives you. He gives you so much stuff. There's like, what is that? Attack, defense, speed, and wisdom. I mean, that's a pretty solid leader skill. The biggest problem that I have in this game right now is I really need to know what all the modifiers are. Like, we have so many modifiers in this game, but the game is so vague on telling us what they actually do. Even the Japanese community doesn't fully understand what all of them do, because there's really just no clear indication of what the percentages really are unless you sat there and did several tests over and over again with every single thing and wrote down your results and tried to calculate it and put it in a table. Like, that's the only way right now we could probably do it. Even data mining the game right now, I heard people were having we're struggling trying to do that as well because of how they set up the files and stuff. So it's like, who knows? Because there are so many modifiers and numbers that are going into a lot of these skills that some of the skills might be really, really good if we understood the numbers a little bit more, that we thought otherwise were just terrible because we didn't know. Because you have, like, for like damage multipliers, for example, you have extra large, large, medium, small. And then for like time frames, like durations for like buffs and stuff and debuffs, you have like short, medium, long, extra short, What does that all mean? You know what I mean? So we're still trying to figure all that down and break that all down and hopefully build a chart so we can actually put like percentages and turn numbers and stuff like that next to these modifiers. So when players are like, hey, what does extra large mean? Is that like 50% damage increase? Is that 100% damage increase? We'll be able to tell you. And then that'll make understanding a lot of these leader skills and skills in general a lot better. And people will be able to just kind of sit there and pick apart some of those numbers and look to the characters and say, oh yeah, that character's really, really strong. Or no, that character's not very good at all. There's also debuffs and buffs in this game that we're not fully aware of without further testing and stuff. So it's just, there's so much stuff that Bandai or whoever developed this game, they left out. They left that information out, and that information would be very helpful. All right. Hey guys, we're 96 people watching live. We're 4 away from that triple digits, man. Thank you guys all so much for coming out. That's what I would do, Guian. That's honestly what I would do, personally, if I was you. If you don't get Yami on that first multi on the Captain Banner, I would re-roll. That's what I would do. If I'm being real with you guys, that's what I would do, honestly. Because I feel like if you get Yami, you get the Black Bull formation, which is going to be the best formation for a long time. It's still the best formation in Japan, and Japan's been out over a year. So that formation is going to last a long time. And also, Yami is not a bad unit to have on, to have in the first place. So I mean, that's just what I would personally go for. Plus, he brings the best out of Black Asta with that formation, and obviously everyone's going to be going for Black Asta, so it makes perfect sense to just go for Yami first, get him on that first multi, and then just go balls deep and get Asta if you have to. That's what I would do. You have to pull Yami to get the Black Bull formation, Tay. I pulled too many Black Astas. What do I do with the extra? Did you already make him a 6-star, Forever? Yo, what's up, Sinbad? How's it going, man? Josh, which emulator do you use? I use a lot of emulators, but for this game, I'm using Nox. My favorite emulator is probably LD Player because it runs so smooth. But since LD Player is running Android 5, for some reason I can't get the game to work. This doesn't work on Nox Android 5 either, so I'm using Nox Android 7. You could also use BlueStacks 4. So I mean, there's plenty of good emulators out there. I use them all. I have them all. I use Mimu. I use LD. I use Nox. I use BlueStacks. I even used to use Droid. I think it was like what was it called? Droid 7 or something like that. It's an old emulator. We're talking old school here. So I've used a lot of them. You just clear data to reroll. I mean, it's pretty much that simple, B. You go in, you do your single summon, don't like what you get. After 100 pulls, if you have to go that deep, you just reroll. Go into your app settings, clear data, go back in, rinse and repeat. That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just clear data. Yeah, Sinbad's here. Yeah, Sinbad was actually a very big help to me earlier today on the actual Discord, because I believe he's a Japanese player veteran, so he knows a lot about the game, so he was helping out a lot. I try to take as much information as I can from players, especially the Japanese players, because they were the ones that's been playing the game for a while. That's kind of how like I educate myself quickly, and that's how I'm able to make videos for you guys, because sometimes the best source to go to is the veteran players that's played the version before. So, you know, that's what you got to do. You go in there, you kind of learn a little bit about what the future holds, kind of what metas are working in the future, and then you can better build for that future right now in the present, and then you're set up for a long time. And as a free-to-play, that is very important to do so. If you're a whale, it doesn't matter. You're going to spend money no matter what. If you get stuck somewhere, you're going to spend a lot of money to get through it. You don't have obstacles. You don't know what the meaning of struggle even is, because you're just going to pay your way out of it. But if you're free to play, making bad decisions and big mistakes can just ruin your entire playing experience. So when you're free to play, you definitely want to get out there and get as much knowledge as you can. Ask the right questions, get the right answers, and ask as many as you need to. Even if it just feels like you're beating a dead horse, you still want to go out there and ask the questions until you get the answer that you need. That's going to help you, because free-to-plays are the backbone of any gacha game. If the free-to-plays give up on the game is dead. I mean, that's the way it works. The whales keep the game servers up. They pay the bills. They keep the lights on. They keep the developers happy. But the free-to-plays are the ones that build the numbers and get more people to come into the game that become whales. So without that foundation, the whole thing falls apart. So asking the right questions, getting help, getting less and less confused, and becoming more and more educated in the game keeps you interested in the game a lot longer, because a big part of player-based numbers dipping early on these types of games is people get bored, or they get too confused, and thirdly, they get frustrated. Those are like the big three factors: boredom, frustration, the hell, I just forgot the third one. Confused. There we go. My goodness, I'm forgetting my own tips, man. What? Only happens here. Which banner to summon? I got Black Asta. Don't have Mimosa. Ignite, what banner did you summon? I'm sorry, what all have you summoned on so far? Just the Black Asta banner? What step are you on? Yeah, Leo has I forgot to mention that. Leo has, I believe, the best relic in the game when you 6-star him, because I believe it has the best stats, the best DPS stats, I should say, in the entirety of the game. Yeah, try not to spam next time, Ignite. But I'll get to your questions. Don't worry, guys. I'm kind of going like a tangent for a little while, and then I read the chat, so I do apologize. But yeah, if you're on Black Asta Step 2, did you pull Yami yet, Ignite? Are you interested in getting Yami for the Blackpool formation? Because I feel like I've talked about it a lot in this stream. I don't want to keep talking about it, because a lot of the people who were in the stream early on has already heard me talk about it for like way too long. And they're probably like, okay, man, we get it. So, So is Leo's weapon better than Heath Axe? Yes. Yes, his weapon is ridiculous. If you actually go, okay, so if you guys go to the Discord, not my Discord, but if you go to the actual Discord for Black Clover, the fan-made community, the one that I had posted on, I believe, my first or second video, there's an actual tier list in the help channel. Somebody can link it in here if you'd like. That's fine. You can link the Discord, or you can link the direct website link if you'd like. But if you go to the actual tier list that Phoenix made from that Discord, he actually has the relics, I believe, listed there. And he shows them in order of like some of the best ones available. And you'll see the stats for Leo's axe. It is extremely good. But anyway, let's keep going. Is Nero good? No. Nero is bird feed. Nero is bird feed, unfortunately. Don't join that Discord, guys. That is the wrong link. Sorry, Jin. That is that's a broken Discord link for my Discord. I have not changed it yet. I actually forgot. Thanks for reminding me doing that, to be honest. But yeah, that's a broken link. I don't think it'll go through, so I'll have to add a new one later on. But yeah, that's not the right Discord. If you guys want the Discord for mine, it's in the description below. But yeah, Nero's not very good. Even though you get him as a 6-star for free from pre-registration, he's just not very good. Or I should say, she's not very good. Not to spoil too many of you that has not caught up to the anime or manga. I'll just leave it at that. She's not very good. Yeah, Sinbad, I mean, that's a really good point, man. You know, Nero's going to give you that crit damage, but the problem is you're not getting any of that crit. So if you're not critting, that crit damage is 100% useless. That's why I was saying it earlier in the stream, getting 4-star Leo as your leader in the Black Bull formation, you're good to go for DPS because you're getting that crit and crit damage on top of that. So it's just a match made in heaven. Speaking of Leo, we're beating Leo down right now. Wonderful. I have no idea, buddy. I don't even know if that's even on the Japanese version. Maybe it is. I haven't looked at all the Japanese units. It might be there. I'm sure Sinbad knows. We might get it later on. If I have Leo, Black Asta, Yami, Mars, should I roll for Mimosa? No, awesome. No. Not even, man. Nope, you're good. Stay there. That account, you're pretty solid with that. Awesome. You're awesome. There you go. You must be a WWE fan. Awesome, Miz. Yeah, because you can use Leo as your leader. You're going to run Black Asta. You're going to run Yami. You're going to run your Black Bull formation. You can throw Mars in there on the front line to be a good tank, even though he's not going to get that formation bonus. Mimosa, I mean, yeah, she's good for healing, but you're going to be running a DPS heavy team anyway, so Mimosa might not even really fit in that team. So you could actually go in and run another unit. But yeah, I would definitely run Leo, Black Asta, Yami, Mars. Maybe throw in the other Asta. Just throw in the other Asta for that good range and good attack damage. For the middle and back rows, and there you go. There you go. There's your team. Unless you pulled another really solid 5-star unit. I don't know what your box looks like, but yeah, you're pretty set. Yo, what's up, Robert? RIP iOS users. Yeah, till next week. Hopefully Monday you guys will be sorted out. Get through that. I haven't pulled anything other than Black Asta. RIP Ignite, RIP. I know we can't do these yet. What is that, 6,200? Yeah, ain't no way. What's this one? 45? We're not even at 3,000. I don't think that's gonna happen either. Did we do all the rest? Okay, so we're good on those for now. We'll get back to those later on. I guess we can go do some of our free quests now. Get through these missions too. Let's see. We gotta do all these daily missions. Oh crap, I only got 3 hours to do it too. RIP. So I gotta sell an item, that's easy. Clear 4 daily missions, easy. Clear 10 event quests, we can do that easily. Just go back and do a couple of the ones we already beat a few more times. Clear a quest and defend the capital, we'll do that. Buy an item from the relic shop and deploy team. Oh yeah, we gotta deploy. Well, actually, I gotta wait till I beat some quests first. Buy an item from the relic shop. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Just go in and throw black ass in there. Let's see. Point shop. Oh yeah, I can't use those yet. I'm just gonna buy the cheapest thing available. So in about 4 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll hop back in there and buy that. Let's go back here. Let's go do the defend the capital real quick. We'll do the first one for Heath. Yep. And we'll just do this real quick. Should I reroll from Mimosa with the 99 reroll? Yes, Leonard. Absolutely. Oh, yay, the game crashed. And I'm sure you all know all about that today. Awesome, man. And I bet you it took my stamina, too. GG. Bandai has one job and they failed. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I saw that blitz. Did you get lucky and pull him? Like with black gems, I got extra mans and Captain Jack. Oh, you got Jack the Ripper. Maybe if the devs really look into the iOS users. Well, it seems that they're gonna have it fixed for you guys next week. I mean, I know it sucks. You're hearing all the things about the game. You're seeing people playing it. You're hearing about it. And you can't play. And I know it's frustrating, it's irritating, and I'm right there with you. 100% agree that it's ridiculous that iOS and Android are not up at the same time. Unfortunately, though, can't do nothing about it. We just gotta wait patiently. That's all we can do. The only thing I can say is if anybody has like a PC, download an Android emulator and play at least while you're at home. It's better than nothing. Get a good start, start re-rolling for your accounts. PC is the best way to re-roll anyways, because you can do multiple at a time. If you have like an old Android phone laying around that might work, that's not more than maybe like a couple years old, there's that. Tablet, anything you can. If you have any friends that you visit or talk to frequently, either online or in person, that has an Android device and they're willing to like re-roll for you, to kind of get you an account set up and ready to go for when you do get iOS working. There's also that possibility as well. So, I mean, anything you guys can do while you're waiting, definitely do it. Otherwise, just hopefully they'll be ready to go by Monday. I don't know if I can get... I definitely want this axe, though, but I don't know... That's still a thing I need to work on this team a little bit more. I will see if we can pull it off. Not having Mimosa at the moment, running a very heavy DPS team, but not having them build up, is kind of like a really big gamble at the moment. It's like, yes, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm also taking a lot and not restoring it. So I definitely got to play a little bit different than I have been for the past couple days. But we might be okay. We'll have to see. We will have to see, because this will help raise the attack of my Black Asta for now. Okay. Here we go. Crit rate up. Look at all that crit. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Leo, you're so good, man. I'm glad they made Leo good in this game. I feel like he's always underrated as a character. I'm glad he got some love in this game. Even though he's only a 4-star, he's still out there showing people how it's done, man. Amazing leader skill. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get this. We'll be fine. I didn't even have to use my formation skills either. Good stuff. That animation was pretty dope. Is the devil in the game yet? I believe Devil's only available in JP, and I think he's like the most broken character in the game. So, yeah. And we got our axe. We'll give that to Asta. No, I don't think so, Sinbad. I don't think I raised any 3 stars to 4 star yet. I know I can't beat this one yet. I know for a fact I can't beat that one yet. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and finish this, complete this mission, and then we'll equip our axe to Asta. Yep, free AP, gotta love it. Thought I clicked claim all. Guess I didn't. I'm losing my mind. So we still have to sell an item, which is easy. Buy an item from the relic shop, which we'll do in a bit, and then deploy a team. But we can't deploy a team yet until we actually go to the free quest and clear out some areas first. We'll do all that in a moment. Grab off our presents real quick. It's Christmas in January. And see, look, I'm already back up to 2,000 black jewels, which isn't much. It's, you know, it's a little over halfway to a multi, but I don't have to use them. That's the good thing about it. I'm in save mode. I'm in horde mode. Anything I get from at this point on, I can just hoard it and wait and just use my tickets that we get for free and use those to try and get other units while not having to touch my black jewels. It's just a good position to be in. So let's go down here to the brigade. Let's go to items. See, I think I got some of the gold items that I definitely need to sell. You see all the sheets we got. I got a dupe of Yami here, which is pretty crazy. If I get another 35 rainbow sheets, or if I pull another Yami, I'll have my Yami at 6 stars. So that's pretty cool. I also got, it looks like 3 sheets for luck. So 37 more sheets, and then I'll be able to get a 5-star luck crafted. And some other various stuff. And then, of course, bird food. Bird food. How did you get Zora? I think it was in the Asta banner that he got pulled. The funny thing is PvP is closed. I'm glad PvP is closed because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I feel that it's a lot more fair if PvP stays closed until like a week or so after the iOS players are able to get in. That way they have a fair shot at building up their teams for PvP. Get both Asta and Noah to a 4-star. Summon on Captain Banner or Lion Lady Banner. No, skip Lion. Skip the Mario Leona's banner completely. Skip her banner. Don't even touch her banner at all. Just completely stay away from her banner. She will be added to the normal card pool later on because she's not a limited character. And if you guys are in a position like me to where you can save your tickets if you'd like, you don't need to use them. You can save up your tickets and actually try to pull for her later on when she's actually added to the normal banner. So there you guys go for an idea. But I think a lot of you are going to be probably using your tickets to try and pull Yamis from the Captain banner. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. But yeah, that's something you could do. Josh, what's the best, fastest way to reroll Nox? Just clear data. Have a bunch. What I would do for Nox, okay, Lord? Hopefully I don't confuse you. What you want to do is you want to start up the game. You want to install it. But do not open it yet. Do not open the game yet. And then clone that using the multi-instance feature. Put all your FPSs, your frame rates, down to 20 so you're not killing your computer. And do about, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 8. I don't know how good your computer is. But I feel like 4 to 8 is a pretty good spot. Make 4 to 8 of those instances. Open them all up at once. Open the game up after you click the sync button. And then whatever you do on one emulator will happen on all 8 of them. So then you can re-roll 8 accounts at one time. There you go. Then if you don't get what you want after your first like multi, for example, like if you're trying to go for Yami, you don't get what you want, clear data, go back in, do it again. 8 at a time. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully you get what you want. That's what I would do. If you don't use healer, get Noelle item. 4 Asta gives attack item. Noelle item give you heal for short time to the unit using her item. Oh, I got you. I got you, Sinbad. Okay, I think I have enough to make them both 4-star, right? Noelle. Yes, oh my god, I have a lot of Noelle. Holy crap. I have enough to get her to a 5-star, actually. Actually, no, I don't. I need 160, don't I? Yeah, I need 160. But, yeah, I can get those 2 to 4-star real quick. But I need to sell some items real fast. I'm going to sell these. Sell. I think that's like, what, 200,000? Just click and hold it in. Okay. That looks like the only thing we can sell at the moment. Yep. Alright. Good times, man. Give me that money. Alright, I think that's the only thing we need to worry about selling right now. Alright. Good stuff. Go over here to present. Oh, I didn't mean to click presents. Rip the dream. Go over here to enhance character. Go ahead and evolve our Asta and Noelle. Evolve. Boom. 4-star. Let's go over here to Noelle now. I just got 1 5-star Yami and 6 Step from Black Asta. So shafted and already clear all story. Oh, rip, cool, rip. Did you even get a Yami? Oh, you did get a Yami. I just got 1 5-star Yami. Did you get Asta yet, cool? Or do you still have to go to the 7th step? You got lucky though that you pulled that Yami, because it could have been worse. You could have went all 7 steps to get Asta and not have Yami at all. Then you would have had to probably re-roll that account. So you pulling that Yami probably saves you big time, cool, big time. Because now you don't have to re-roll. All right, let's see. So that's it for now. Well, I guess I can take her to 5-star. I didn't think I had enough. I guess I don't really need to, though. What does Noelle even do? I haven't really looked into much of all the 3 stars in the game. That is not what I clicked. Game, what are you doing? There we go. What's her abilities? Remove debuffs of AOM participants. Restore restore HP medium to an ally. One ally. Raise defense of all allies and continuously restore MP. I keep saying MP. HP to an ally. So she just has single target healing. Just waiting for Valentine banner for research purposes. For research purposes. That's funny. Is there any way to evolve a 5-star character to 6-star without a dupe? Yes! Awesome. You use rainbow sheets. You need 80 of them. I have to do the step 7. I didn't get Black Asta and the other steps, just Yami. Well, it's better than nothing. Oh, rip, cool. Yeah, that is a lot. I mean, cool. How attached to that account are you, man? Because that sounds like a big shaft. I mean, yeah, you are going to be able to get Asta from the 7th step, but that's going to have cost you 19,800 black jewels that you could have potentially saved a lot more of if you re-roll. So it's that's your decision to make, though. I'm glad I'm not in that decision. Damn. I've already had to go through 2 accounts to burning through all of my resources and getting no Yami at all. I was like, I'm not doing it again. I'm done. I'm tired of Yami not showing up. Alright, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're building up our team a little bit better. Go here to our brigade. Let's go to our team setup. See what we got. I know we got some new relics. Asta. Gonna go ahead and give you that. By the way, if you guys click and hold this down, you can actually lock these up. I don't know if you guys knew that you can lock up your relics or not. But you can lock up your relics. If you don't want your relics and your accessories, you can lock them up. And as you can see, look at that, 131 attack. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely not the best, but it's not bad, and you get it for free basically. So take it when you can get it. I'm gonna lock up this 4-star one as well. This one gives you HP and defense and wisdom, so it'd be pretty good for a frontline unit that's not really a DPS. But unfortunately, I'm running a DPS team, so who knows? Let's give that to Asta, which I thought I already did, but I guess not. Who else am I running in near my front line? Guess. Oh, I need to actually swap Asta, Demon Dweller, with my Zora. I actually need to swap them positions, I think. Yeah, because I feel like that Asta definitely has lower HP and defense. Put in behind my other Asta for protection. Or better protection, rather. And put Zora in the middle row. That's what I should be doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and give Zora... I guess I'll give Zora the actual... more tanky... How do you get summon tickets? You get them from doing various things. I think right now they're also giving them to you for daily login. Yeah, go Black Asta all day long. I can't say your name. I'm just going to call you T. I'm just going to call you T. Definitely go for Black Asta. Completely skip her banner. Don't even touch it at all. If you're free to play, just stay away from it. You have to unlock your 4-star Asta item. It gives you a lot of attack. Where are you going to do that, Sinbad? Let me just throw these on there real quick while I'm waiting. I'll just give that to him. Give Asta the... What was this one again? This one, yeah, this one gives me an attack. Just throw that there, and then I'll just give him this. Just give them something. It's better than nothing at all. I think I don't think I have too much. Yeah, I don't have too much here. That gives attack. Actually, he's gonna be in the front row, so he can use a little bit more tankiness. Why not? Nothing good, but it's something. Just throw all these on everybody. Yeah, now we have something going on. Why not? You have to unlock. Already read that. This iOS will get completed. They said next week, so I'm hoping next week for you guys, your iOS users, you'll be fine. You'll be able to get into the game. I think I'll try on the free Asta you get early. What's the burst meter in battles besides the character's picture? These don't seem to do anything. It's not a meter, Bruno. It's just saying that they are in a formation match with whatever formation you're using. So they're getting the additional bonus. You'll see. Let me show you. For example, with Black Asta, if you look right here for his Black Meteorite with his Arcane Art, you'll notice that he's going to get 2 XL damage with formation match compared to just normal XL damage. So he's basically doing double damage at that point. So when we're in game, using the Black Bull formation, which he has a formation match with, it'll say burst next to his Arcane Art. So hopefully that makes sense. Are the items you get unique items for specific characters, or can it be used by everyone? You can throw any item on any character from what I can tell. I've not seen any character exclusive restrictions, which is very nice. I hate that in games where it's like, oh, you pull this cool weapon. It's like, oh, you have to equip it to that character only. Bummer, you know? So hopefully so we don't have that issue. At least not yet, so that's good. You have to pull Yami. You have to pull Yami to get that T. Alright, claim all. Again. Got some gold. Alright. And those are all complete. Moving on to the next page. Or next panel, rather. Panel 2. Let's claim all these. Hey! Free summon ticket. Let's go! Assign a character to the relic shop. Oh, of course we just did that too, so I'll have to do that again in a minute. And then we gotta clear all the free quest area 1-1s and enhance a relic. Which I don't think we can enhance a relic yet until I go get some dupes from farming. Let me see, I don't think we had any spares, did we? No, we didn't, so I have to wait on that. Well, technically I could. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I'll farm that up and get that done later. Rip the dream, man, I tell you. Alright. So what are we going to do now? We got a lot of things we can do. We can go to the honing gates. We can go and do further and defend. Kinds of stuff that we can do. Oh, let me do this real quick while it's on my mind. Let's go to the shop. Relic shop. I believe it's been 5 minutes. It's probably been like 10 minutes. Yep. Alright, cool. Buy one. Boom. Done. So that'll be another daily mission done. Go ahead and claim that. So now we just got to deploy a team, which we'll do here after we do some free quests. And then go back in and do a couple more of the event quests from Maria Leona. And we will be done for our dailies. Good stuff. Alright, let's go to quests. Let's start doing these. Good old free quest. We'll start with the north, go west, and then go east. All that free black tools, man. Gotta get it. Complete missions in the story that gives you relics. I want to play. Are you on iOS? Oh, you're on iOS, Kung. I take it. Kung Fury. What level characters have to be to finish the event? What do you mean, what level? What event are you talking about, little baby? You talking about the Mario Leona's event? Five steps without 5 stars, good rates. Oh, I feel you, Taze. I feel you. Yeah, you don't have to be a rank, or you don't have to have a certain character level to finish the event. Basically, what you're doing is you just gotta have a strong enough team to complete all the different difficulty stages to get the maximum black jewel reward from the event. And then after that, you're literally just gonna be doing a lot of grinding repeatedly over the stages until you buy all the stuff from the shop that you want to buy. That's pretty much it. That's all you do. You just get all the coins that you want. You exchange them for all the rewards you want. And then if you don't want any more rewards, then you're done with the event. If you still need some, then you got to keep farming. I would definitely recommend getting all your summoning tickets, getting all of the rainbow sheets, probably even getting all the skip tickets. You know, those are definitely some of the bigger rewards I would say to pull from that. And whatever other rewards that you really need, I would definitely get all those. Make those a priority to at least get those done. And then if you have any other free time and you don't have anything else really to work on in the game, just go back in, burn your stamina a little bit every few hours, and when the event's over, hopefully you got all the stuff that you wanted. Yeah, no problem, little baby. We're climbing up in the ranks. Almost rank 24. It's like deja vu. It's like I've been to this rank before 3 times. Pretty much what I just mentioned, T. You get your summoning tickets. Definitely want to get those. You know, free summons are always worth getting. The rainbow sheets are probably the best thing to get because, you know, when you get 80 of those, that's a free dupe. That's That's a free 6-star, basically. Definitely want to get your skip tickets, all of the skip tickets, because you can use those for your honing gate. That way you can make the best use out of those 15 minutes and get absolutely a ton of resources as long as you have the stamina for it. So I'd build up a lot of stamina potions. That way you can, let's just say, like, you want to pick a day of the week, right? You want to pick, like, let's say it's Saturday. You don't got school. You don't got to go to work. You don't got too much you got going on with the family. So you can just, sit there for a few hours and grind. That's when I would pop the honing gate key and use a crap load of stamina potions and use your skip tickets and just get a bunch of resources built up. That's what I would do. But for the sake of just getting the black jewels, I'm probably gonna open up all the gates, but I'm gonna try and make sure that I have some skip tickets available, or the time available to sit there and do them manually for 15 minutes each. So I'll probably do that later on, maybe tonight or maybe sometime tomorrow morning. I don't know yet, but I'll definitely do those to just try and get all those initial first clear black jewels. But I can do that later on. So, for those of you who are playing the game right now, how are you guys enjoying the game? You guys like it so far? Is it underwhelming? Overwhelming? What do you guys think? Let me know. Trash game, says Frankie. Loving it, getting sick or re-rolling though. I just want to play. I feel you on that. Yeah, the re-rolling part of any gacha does suck. It sucks ass so bad, but when you're finally done with it and you can actually get in and enjoy your game and play, it's just worth it though, because you know that you have a very good start and now you can save up and try and stay a little bit ahead of the game, and that's always good. Game keeps crashing after 1 to 2 stages. Yeah, King. I crashed once so far in today's stream. Thankfully, it's only been one time. But yeah, everyone's having that crash problem. iOS can't play yet. So the initial botched release was pretty bad, and I know it made the game look kind of bad because of that. A lot of people were expecting to play and it'd be smooth, but I've played so many gacha games. I mean, I've played hundreds. So I know how these releases go. The first 2 to 3 weeks are always going to be rough. You're going to be re-rolling. You're going to be dealing with bugs and crashes. You're going to be dealing with just not knowing what the hell you're doing. So there's confusion, frustration, a lot of things going on. But after you get through that, that's when you really start to understand, do I really like this game or don't I? So we'll see how it goes. But for me personally, so far, I've been enjoying this game. I feel like this is a solid side game. This is not a main game. This is a solid side game. This is a game that you pick up, you play it for a couple hours a day when you get the end game, and you just enjoy it for what it is. It's not one of those games that you're going to want to sit there and dedicate your whole day to going forward. This is a solid side game. So if you guys got a main gacha game that you're playing that you play like all day long, this would be a good game to pick up as a side game to, for your break period. Let's say that your stamina needs a recharge for your main game or something. Just pick this up, play it for a couple hours, stress-free, save up your currency, wait for a big banner to drop, get that character guaranteed, save up again. It's a very good side game. And when I say side game, that doesn't mean the game is bad. That just means that it's a solid addition to your personal lineup, to your personal game library. Because a main game to me is a game that you're going to dedicate a lot of time to. You're very serious about. You might even consider throwing some money at. But for me, this is a side game. This is a game that I would love to put on the channel where I'm uploading a Black Clover video like every other day or every couple days in between my main content, which I don't have a main content game yet. I'm still searching for that main game. Who knows? It could be a game coming soon. It could be a game coming later this year. Who knows? I might have to run with 2 or 3 side games on the channel for a long period of time before I finally find a main game. We don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to find a main game. Some people don't even have a main game. They're just running a lot of side games. Which might be my case going forward for a while. Who knows? But yes, this is a good quality side game. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not bad and it's not elite. It's somewhere in that middle zone where it's enjoyable, but you don't have to kill yourself over it. And it's built in a way to where, for the most part, the game plays itself as long as you navigate it in the right way. Build up your team really good beforehand. So it's stress-free, and it's hands-free for the most part. So all those lead to a very good side game. Just waiting for Grand Cross Global. Yeah, that's going to be another one we're going to be picking up here on the channel. I'm not a big fan of portrait games. If you've been following this channel for a long time, you know that I hate... there's two things that I cannot stand in a gacha game. I hate chibis, and I hate portrait. I hate games that are in portrait mode, and I hate chibis. I hate both of those. But sometimes I will make an exception. For 7 Deadly Sins, for just the simple fact that the art and animation looks amazing. They put a lot of work into it. I will give it an exception that it is a portrait game, but I will play it. But I definitely don't give everything an exception. Oh, yeah, and you're right, Shine. This game is 100% better than Re-Rise for just one simple reason alone. The loading screens are not there. Every 10 seconds on Re-Rise, I had a loading screen. And you guys know how I felt about that. If you've been following me since Re-Rise, man, those loading screens would drive you nuts. And then imagine seeing that loading screen 1,000 times a day, every day for months. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So thankfully, this game actually runs pretty damn smooth, outside of the occasional crash. But besides the crashing, it runs pretty smooth. I am actually very impressed with how well the game does run. Maybe when Grand Cross comes, it will be a main game. Yeah, we'll have to see, Bodhi. We'll have to see, because it definitely has quality. It definitely has it. A main game, it has to have the popularity, it has to have the player base, and it has to have that sustainability. So if it can check mark all those things, plus give me quality gaming content, and keep me wanting to come back every day for more, then yes, I would classify that as a main title. But we'll have to see. The last main game that I actually had was Duel Links, and that was over a year ago. Duel Links was the last time that I actually had a main game on the channel, because of the way it was designed. So we'll see what our next mainstay is going to be. But I like to have variety, so I do not mind having these side games. These side games are very good for me, because after a while, even though you have a main game, a game that you love and you want to play every single day and bring it to the channel, there's still times when a YouTuber just wants to take a little bit of a break, a little breather, and try to play something different and bring it to the channel and live stream something new. So I do love having a solid 1 or 2 side games. So if I could get 2 good side games and a main game and carry 3 games on the channel, plus start doing more of my wrestling content, I'll be set. I'll have plenty of content for you guys to watch, plenty of guides, plenty of, showcases and all that other good stuff you guys like to see, and hopefully even sprinkle in a few good summon videos here and there, and then we're good. Then we're set. That's all we got to do, man. So with the new League of Legends games dropping, with the new Black Clover that's dropped, with Dragon Raja coming that I'm going to give a shot. I don't know how good that's going to be, though. It looks good, but I don't know. We'll see. By the way, guys, I've also been sponsored by Bushiroad. I don't know if you guys know who Bushiroad is, but they're wanting me to cover their game coming out in spring, which I've been waiting for a long time, and it's been so long that I actually forgot that it was even a thing at some point. I think the last time I talked about it on the channel was like middle of 2018. It's finally coming to global this spring, and that would be Vanguard Zero. Now I'm gonna have to go and learn all there is to learn about Vanguard when a game does drop, but I have been already, it's a spoiler alert, so hello, but yes, I have been officially sponsored by Bushiroad to bring you guys that content this spring. So if you guys are big TCG players, like you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you like Magic the Gathering, you like Hearthstone or any other kind of TCGs or CCGs that you like to play either in real life or online, I will be bringing that to the channel, officially sponsored by the makers of it, in spring. So that's some pretty cool stuff. So we'll have that going on to look forward to either early March, maybe possibly by mid-April, somewhere around in there. Springtime, we should have that game here on the channel. Hopefully I can get like a first look or first access on the English version, so I can kind of, you know, do some closed beta testing or whatever here on the channel. That'd be pretty cool. Make a bunch of videos for that, learn as I go. I'm sure we'll pick up some people that know how to play Vanguard, because I don't know how to play Vanguard for shit. So this will be very helpful for me, and I'll be able to finally bring back a TCG to the channel that I haven't had since Duel Links. So that'll be nice. I have a lot of people subscribed to this channel that are TCG players from when I did Duel Links for so long. That was like almost 3 years. So some of them might be interested in seeing me do Vanguard. So that'll be pretty nice. Bring back some of those old subscribers. So we'll have that going on in spring. We got Black Clover right now. We're also going to have Grand Cross coming sometime within the next month or two when that game finally drops. It's already up for pre-registration, so you guys can go pick that up in a Google Play Store right now. I don't know if it's up on Apple. I'm sure it is. For 7 Deadly Sins. I almost had a brain fart. I almost said Final Fantasy for some reason. Final Fantasy? What? No, but so that's there. Then you got the 3 League of Legends games that are coming to mobile. So there's a lot of stuff to look forward to, guys, on the channel. Lots of stuff a lot of stuff is coming. So, whew, I just hope I have enough hours in the day with work and family to get all that content out. But I don't mind it. I'd rather be backed up on content than be so far ahead that I have nothing to upload. And that's what happened with Digimon Re-Rise, unfortunately. I got to the point where I had nothing to upload. And then we had like a 2-week hiatus here on the channel. And I don't like doing that. Because on YouTube, if you're gone for like 3 days, people assume you're dead. I'm not even joking. If you're gone for like 2 or 3 days, people will start commenting on your latest videos like, where the hell did Josh first go? Did he die? Like, no joke. People will start talking like that. It's hilarious. So, I'd rather be busy than not have anything to do. Idle hands, man. Idle hands. Did James ever come back yet? James? Who's James, Ta? If you're talking about somebody I probably know and I forgot, I'm sorry. Hey, any TCG I'm in? Ah, nice, Bobby, nice. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have a lot of things to do, which is nice. I like that. I like having variety. I want this to be a variety channel. It always was meant to be a variety channel. I'm not a game review channel, and I'm not a mainstay game channel, like where you just play one thing and nothing else completely, like the Dragon Ball YouTubers where they just play Dragon Ball and nothing else. I don't want to be like that, and I don't want to be a game reviewer where I'm just playing a different game every single day of the week. I want to be in between. I want to have a selection of games with variety and play those consistently. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be like an in-betweener between a mainstay and a reviewer. I want to be in between, that nice gray area. Because I don't feel like we have a lot of those out. Oh, James Warray. I haven't talked to James in a long time. I have no idea what he's up to. I haven't even been to his channel or nothing. I have no idea what James is up to. Did he quit Duel Links? Or something like that, Ta? Because I have no idea. He was gone for a whole month? Damn. People probably assume that he was dead and his whole family died. Gone for a month, damn. If you're dead in 3 days, I wonder what happens after a month. They probably got conspiracy theories and freaking creepypastas made for you after a month of being gone. No, she's very good play, but don't go into her banner. Just don't touch it. If you're free to play, stay away from it. Because she will be added to the main banner later on. So just completely stay away from that. Yeah, I gotta follow a lot of people in this account, Philip. I have a lot to do. I haven't followed. I got 0 follows actually on this account. So I'm gonna have to go down and get some people's IDs and start following away soon. So in this game, you just click special moves and nothing else in battle. Early parts is kind of like that. Later on, when you get to harder stages and probably even in PvP, it's going to be a lot more, a little bit different. Because this game, a lot of the gameplay happens before the actual gameplay, if that makes sense. You want to set up your formations. You want to set up the location of your units, which, by the way, I forgot to do that. There we go. So you want to set up your formation. You want to set up what units are at where on that formation. You want to make sure your team has synergy with your skills and stuff like that. You want to set up your leader skill beforehand. You want to try and get formation matches best you can to get those burst damages and all that. So all that, all in your gear and stuff. So you want to get all that into your team build before you actually even go into the actual fight. And then when you're in the actual fight, there's also a few things that you can do. I'll talk about it as soon as this fight starts. All right, so you see here you have arcane skills. These arcane skills are these little blue bars that are filling up at the bottom. You can see like they're all around like 12% and stuff like that right now. Okay, so you have that. That's your arcane skills. You have your AOM, which is basically your leader skill that activates. And then you have your formation skills in the bottom right. Now, the formation skills will not go on autopilot. You have to do those manually. And you basically have a defensive mode. For this formation in particular, we have a defense mode, which we can activate. Ups everyone's defense. And then we have the actual Black Bull skill, which is right here, which increases the crit damage of everyone. So you can activate those, and you can activate both of those 5 times in one fight. And if you you want to be very careful, because sometimes you don't want to use your AOM skill too early, and you don't want to waste your formation skills if you don't need to. So there is in like harder stages, you probably want to turn auto off and do it more manual, especially with arcane arts. Let's say, for example, you're in a hard fight and it's 3 waves. You're in wave 2. You don't want to blow all your arcane arts on wave 2 when you know wave 3 is coming up and it's going to be very, very hard. So sometimes you do want to take over and play a little bit semi-manual, but early parts of the game, you kind of just let it go by itself. But later on, you're definitely going to play a little bit more manual, if that makes sense. So there's a little bit more into it than just letting it go by itself. Like I said, most of the fight starts before the fight, if that makes sense. Because you want to build up everything, get everything in order, set up everything like it needs to be set up before you go in and be deployed and all that good stuff. Never played it, buddy. Never played it. Makes sense, Sinbad. Makes sense. It has actually more things to do than normal gacha game. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually like, that's why I said it's a quality side game, because it has a lot of stuff that you can do too. It's not just one mode. Like, oh, here's story mode and here's PvP. No, you have the gates. You've got story. You're gonna have PvP eventually. We also have the events like we have right now with Mario Leona, which is really, really cool, with a nice shop that you can exchange for a lot of stuff, which is nice. You don't have to worry too much on gear, thankfully, because there's only really gear and there's only relics and accessories. So it's not like you got to go out there and grind gear for the rest of your life like Epic 7. And have to worry about that bullshit RNG. So I mean, like I said, it's a solid side game. If you guys are looking for a good solid side game right now that you can pick up, get into, this might be a good option. So if you guys are on the fence looking for a new side game, take a look at Black Clover. Not to mention, Black Clover's also got very recognizable characters that I'm sure a lot of you like to watch in the anime. So there you go. And if you're a waifu guy, you know, you like your JPEGs and your PNGs over your real women, hey, there's a lot of those in this game too. I like mine real, but hey, to each their own. Why do they even have the bird from Nero Lafala? Yeah, Nero, she's bird feed. That's what she's good for. She'd be a good bird to put on your shoulder. Pretend you're a pirate. I'll have to look into it. I followed the Tales series for a while, and then I kind of just fell off. That was like a few years back. So I'll have to look into it. I try to stay away from any MMOs for mobile because, well, it's an MMO and that's just super time consuming. Like, I just don't feel that you can be a YouTuber and play an MMO in anything else, because if you're going to stay relevant in an MMO game, you have to sit there and just play and play and play and play and play. It's never ending because it's an MMO. That's what an MMO is. MMOs are designed to be the only game that you play on a daily basis, period. They're not designed to be shared with anything else. It's like, oh, you want to play an MMO? Then you're going to play this and this only. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind because, they're just grind fest with no end. Whereas with a gacha game, you can have like 4 or 5 gacha games up at one time and just go boom, 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 boom. You don't really have to pay attention too much to it as long as you're at end game or mid game and your team's well established. Then you got fucking MMOs, you got these damn mobs running at you like constantly. Get away. I thought all the Tales games were MMOs on the App Store or on the mobile market. So I think the Tales of Wind right now is the only one that I see that's even doing good. I think it's still like managing to stay top 200 grossing. Veto is not good because he basically nukes your own team so he can nuke one unit. So Black Asta being a nuker without having to sacrifice your team just, in my opinion, just makes him completely superior. Not to mention you're going to want to pull Black Asta anyway, because he's like one of the best units in the game right now available. So unfortunately, Veto is a dud.
It's not you, it's me, you see. It's not love or passion. There's something desperately wrong with me.
Oh, you're really far back in the anime, Bruno. You definitely got to catch up. Attack formation makes it easier to use attack and debuff skills. Defense formation makes it easier for units to use heal, skills, and buff skill. I mean, it makes sense. Follow the bunny. Am I gonna regret my decision following the bunny around? You gonna take me down the rabbit hole? Have you tried Valkyrie Anatomia? No, I've heard of it. I've seen people play it. I was never really in my thing. I never really got into it. But yeah, I'll follow you, bunny. I'll follow you anywhere you want me to go. To the end of the universe. I know what I'm doing at lunch for a while. Yeah, there's quite a... You're like almost 60 episodes behind. Mimosa is good, yes. Yeah, she's one of the 2 units people are rolling for on the starting 100 pulls. Her or Mars. But since Mars has like his own banner now, that you can just get him from there, probably just go ahead and just re-roll for Mimosa. Closes his eyes. Spoilers laugh loud. Somebody spoiled you? Rip? I had her level 80 in full when she healed. It's like a god. Yeah, she's very clutch for sure. Especially if you get her arcane level up to like 2 or 3. Big heals. How many hours till reset? We have about 2 hours. Yeah, Sinbad said it too. 2 hours. Daily reset is at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Let's see. I'm trying to think. If you're like in the UK, that would be, would that be about 7 p.m.? Yeah, because I think we're 5 hours apart now because of daylight saving time recently. Yeah, 7 p.m. I think. And then on like the eastern side of Europe, it's like 8 p.m. And then I think in Japan, it would be 3 a.m. Damn. Why do I know so many times? I know way too many time zones, more than I should. Wowzers. I we already did that one. Which one are we on now? Let me get out of here. Let me go to this. Is this the one we're on? Nope. I don't know which one I'm even on, man. Must be this one. Yeah, there we go. Who are the top 3 captains in the game? Me, and me. Well, you got Yami and you got Nozzle. I heard Nozzle was definitely the second best captain available right now. So I think you have like Yami, then you have Nozzle, and then third one I don't know. I'm sure Sinbad knows. Oh man. Ooh, Bunny, you went to the wrong banner. Rip. You might want to re-roll, Bunny, because I feel like you made a big mistake. You possibly might want to re-roll. If you went into Mara Leona's banner and you're on the 7th step, you went to the wrong banner, big time. I would definitely re-roll if I was you, to be honest. I know you're probably like, no, kill me now. But you might want to probably re-roll, unless you're wailing out. Yeah, she's a great unit, but she's skippable. Because she's going to be added to the normal pool of characters. And right now, when you start out, you really want to focus on getting Yami and Black Asta over anybody else. So, you would just totally skip that banner altogether if you're free to play, for sure. She's a good unit, Bunny, but you want to skip her because she's not a priority. That's the way I should word it, because I know it could be confusing. She's not bad. She's a very good unit. She's just not a priority. Yeah, she's not a priority. That's what I should say. She's not a priority. Yeah, your priority is getting Black Asta and Yami. Getting Yami and Black Asta in that order. There you go. Yes, I'm playing on Nox right now. Did you pull Yami, Bunny? Do you have Yami, Bunny? Oh yeah, you definitely are going to re-roll then. You definitely are going to want to re-roll. If you're 7 steps deep in her banner and you don't even have Yami, definitely it's time to re-roll. Definitely. Pull for Yami or Black Asta first. Pull for Yami with a multi-summon on the Captain banner. If you don't get it, Bruno, re-roll and then try again. And if you finally do that, then go into the Asta banner. Even if you got to go 7 steps deep. You have plenty of time. His banner is here till early next month, so you'll be fine. Hopefully we don't have to wait a year for the dual units. I want the Black Asta and X Yami unit. You mean me create new account and I try to get Yami or Black Asta? Yeah, you want to just click clear. You just want to clear your data, bunny, on your current account because your current account's no good. If you're 7 steps deep and you don't have Yami, Black Asta, or anything like it, it's just bad. You definitely gonna want to restart. And then go for Yami on your first multi. If you don't get them, keep trying again. And then if you do finally get them, go all in and get Asta. And then you're set. That's the game plan. In my first account, I got Yami first multi, but step 5, no Black Asta. Maybe I'll go back to that one. Yeah, that's not bad, Bruno. What did you get? Did you roll for Mars or Mimosa on that 100 pull on that account? If you did, then you're set, Bruno. Just go all the way to the 7th step if you have to and keep that account. Well, there you go. Yeah, you'll be set because now you'll have Mimosa, you'll have your Yami, and then you'll eventually get your Black Asta. And that's all you need. And then you can start saving up after that. Yeah, that's not bad, Bruno. That's not bad at all. But think I have Mimosa, Vengeance, and today maybe I got... Ugh. Yeah, it's just still, Bunny. Are you free to play, Bunny? Are you planning to whale out on this game? Or are you going to be strictly free to play? If you're strictly free to play, I would re-roll. I would highly suggest you re-roll. Oh, yeah, you can't convert, you can't convert, data transfers for 24 hours after you use them. Did you transfer that account, Bruno, to somewhere else? And you're trying to transfer it back, or what? How many of these have I done so far? Did that one. Keep getting mixed up where I'm at. Oh, here we go. 4,800 power. I don't think we're going to be able to beat these ones. This might be our stopping point on the north. And then we'll start working on the other 2 spots. And then we'll have hopefully enough resources saved up to go in and work on some of our characters' grimoire boards. And get them a little bit better built up. And then maybe push a little bit more through story. And then that should be it for today. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. We've been going at it for about... Well, we're getting ready to hit the 2-hour mark in 2 seconds. And boom. We've been streaming for 2 hours. And a lot of you have been here with me since the beginning. So, hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. Hopefully I was able to help a lot of you out. Hopefully a lot of questions were answered by myself and other people in the chat. So I thank you guys so much for doing that. I think this might actually be our stopping point for the moment. Maybe. Black Asta somehow is hanging on by a thread of life. It's pretty crazy. He has like no HP. Who needs HP, man? HP is for the weak. Oh, he's still alive. Alright, we're going to see if we can actually pull this off. Let me see. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. It's going to be tough if we lose Asta, though. He's our DPS. And he's about to be dead. One more hit and he's gone. Yeah, he just got taken out. So, I don't know. I don't see. We're going to have to see. We're going to see. I'm going to be losing a lot of crit now. Because I only have 2 units alive. Instead of my full 5. So I'm going to be losing a lot on Leo's leader skill, sadly, because of that. But if I can take out those back row guys, there's a chance. There's a slim chance I might be able to pull this off. I'm definitely not going to be able to do the next stage. But if I can at least do this one, hey, you know, it's 50 more black jewels. Hey, we did it. Wow. Sweet. We did her, man. Get her done. 50 black jewels. Yeah, boy. Alright, now we can move over and start working on the west now. We did pretty good so far, with minimum effort on our building up any of our units so far. Yeah, we got to 22, not bad. I could probably push that all the way up to 24 if I do a little bit more grimoire boards on some of my characters later on. So that'll be my goal later on tonight. Let's do west now. Teach me something. What do you need to be taught, bunny? Let's see. Gosh, do you think I should re-roll? Let me see. Let me see what you got. Scroll up here a little bit. If I re-roll account, my account will disappear. If you clear data, your account will be lost if you did not make a password and save the password and your ID number to be able to data transfer to another device or to re-log in with that on your current device. So if you don't make a password, which will be good for 2 weeks, you will lose that account. But if you want to keep that account, save the password, write down the user ID, or simply just take a screenshot of your account information after you make the password, put it somewhere safe, and then that account will be good for 2 weeks. Then you can start re-rolling to potentially get a better account than you already have. Okay, there you go, bunny. Hopefully that helps. I have Mimosa, Black Asta, Duke Mars, and the free 5-star. Should I replace someone with a good 4-star? The only 4-star you'd want to put on that team, Knight, is if you got Leopold. If you got 4-star Leopold, you can put him in there as your leader. Otherwise, just stick to your 5-star units. I got Yami and Black. You got Black Asta and Yami. I ain't modding, and you got both steps on 2 banners up to 5. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you just delete the data. Just clear data and you'll be fine. If I re-rolled until I got Yami and Basta in the first 2 rolls. Oh, you said you re-rolled until you had that happen. Wow, nice, Joe. Good job. Not bad. That's a good start. Now you can start saving up all your resources for future banners. And that's the life. That's living the dream right there. The free-to-play. Can't ask for anything better than that. Getting Mimosa is the longest part of each reroll. I know, right, Bruno? You got to sit there and do it one at a time. It's like, bro, give me some multis. I'd rather if they did the reroll system where you had 100 summons, but it was 10 multis, and every multi guaranteed 1 5-star. That, to me, would have been a better reroll system than the one that they currently have. But, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I think a better system would have been 10 multis with a 5-star guaranteed every multi, and then you just, you choose every time you get a multi, should you keep it or keep going. That to me just would have been better. Oh yeah, that's true, Sinbad. He could use Magna. That's right, because of his crit leader. I just feel like crit lead is just so good. Because it just makes everyone else better because they're all doing more damage. And more damage usually equals to a higher probability of success. Oh, alright. Getting all these 50s at a time. I'm curious to how much I'm at, because I didn't really sit through and count all these up when I did on the first 2 accounts. But I wonder where I'm going to be sitting, Black Jewel wise, after it's all said and done. The smoke clears. See how far I got. See how much I have saved up and ready to go. It's going to be very curious. Take some guesses, guys. I'm getting ready, I believe, to go into page 8 of story. I still have all of the East to do before I start hitting like the 4K power teams. So I have like what 21, 22 stages to do there, 50 a pop. I still have all the gates to do. I still have a lot of the defense areas to do. I still have some missions to do. So I'm thinking I might sit somewhere around maybe 5-6K. Wow, that's kind of funny. Arian said the same thing. Wow, that's funny. Thinking alike. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, that might be kind of where I'm going to be sitting at before I start hitting a wall. I might be sitting around 5 or 6K saved up that I don't need to spend on anything, which is nice because it's going to cost about 19,800 to do a full step up. So if we get a really strong step up banner, let's say in a couple weeks, hopefully it's longer than that. I mean, I don't mind some of the skippable banners dropping like every week that we can just say, it's not good, just skip it. That's fine. But another strong banner, I'm hoping that it's more than 2 weeks away. I'd actually prefer that it be sometime like mid next month. That would be great. For like a Valentine's Day banner, that would be awesome. Then it'd be cool. Then I think a lot of us could have some time to save up a lot of resources and get ready for another strong unit. So I'm hoping that the next banner is something that's very skippable. Because I know with dailies every day, and then you take that over the course of a month, you could actually get quite a few thousand Black Jewels saved up every single month. So if you guys are patient and you're able to skip a few banners and hold off on temptation and go about a month or two without summoning, you should be very good to go for all the big meta changing units that drop in step ups. You should be able to go and get them. Just got to be very patient and just don't fall into temptation for wanting to summon. If you get summoning sickness and you feel like you need to summon something, go play another gacha or whatever. Because you don't want to summon just to summon for the sake of summoning. I am a member of the Golden Dawn. Of the Golden Dam. Okay. You can tell you've been re-rolling too long because you're like, Golden Dam. Oh, that was a typo? I don't believe it. I don't believe that was a typo, Bruno. You typed that out of frustration, out of pure frustration. You're like, I am a member of the Golden Dam because you're tired of re-rolling and seeing Mimosa. Jojo, you have Facebook for teach me how to get gems to fast for what? To get gems fast, you basically just do what we're doing here on the stream. You just got to grind out all the areas until you hit a stopping point. Then take all your resources. Try to see if you can build up your characters a little bit more on the actual grids. The boards. And then go back in and try and see if you can't break through that previous stone wall that you hit. And then do it again and rinse and repeat. That's pretty much all you do. I'm really tired of saying Yami, laugh a lot. I feel I'm going to dream about people asking about Blackpool. Well, if people want to know what unit to go for, they should watch this live stream because I swear I probably spent about a good 45 minutes at least of this 2-hour stream so far talking about pulling for Yami. I don't think I've ever said the name Yami so many times in my life until today. This 2 hours, I've said Yami more than ever in my life. And this is coming from a person who watched Yu-Gi-Oh! So I saw a lot of things called Yami. Yami Yugi, Yami Bakura, Yami this, Yami that, Yami my mommy, I don't know. Can you show that in video, Josh? Stop to campaign and show you my steps. Oh, you want to see how many steps that I did? Yeah, I could show you. I think I stopped after the 4th step, so I'm on the 5th step right now. I am a big fan of Bakura because I felt like they always try to make him like the biggest bad guy, but his alter ego, like when he's just Bakura, not Yami Bakura, he's such just a nice, gentle soul, man. It was just a good blend of character development. You had on one side, when he's Yami Bakura, he was an absolute savage. And then you had his gender caring, loving side that was so far from his other side. It was like just 2 sides of a coin. You had yin and yang, basically, with Bakura, with how his character was. It was just so crazy how he'd always go to the ultimate extreme, one side or another. So I was always a fan of Bakura. I like Bakura. But I will say, though, Kaiba's my favorite character, though, because I'm a dragon guy and he has dragons. So, I mean, it was a match made in heaven right there. I can't go against my dragons. I'm a big dragon fan. Totally big dragon fan. I'm biased. Kaiba's my boy. He's got a big blue dragon that shoots freaking a blue stream of lightning and stuff. I mean, I'm sold. Raphael, are you on the 100 pulls? If you're on the 100 pulls, go for Mimosa. Merrick's a good character too, but he did lose to Joey. Everybody knows it's true. He lost to Joey, fair and square. Joey beat Merrick. He beat Merrick before Yugi did. Let's be honest here. What is the priority to buy in a relic shop, Charlie? I would. Well, what shop are you in? Are you trying to buy? Are you trying to buy events, event items with the exchange from the current event, or are you just trying to buy just generalized items for like the board or relic items to like equipment to equip to your characters? Like, what are you trying to get? Because that would really depend. How do you level up characters quick? Ricardo, you basically just farm up a bunch of your what do they call it? The GP point capable exchangeable items. There you go. And then you just go on the board and level them all up that way. I would say save up a bunch of your skip tickets and then eventually go into the gates and then grab a bunch of resources that you can use for the actual grimoire boards, and that's a really solid way to boost up a lot of your characters. But don't forget to do your character stories for all your core team, because you're going to need that 4-star item for each of those characters to break through some of those walls. The event items to go for, Charlie, I would go for the skip tickets. I would definitely go for the rainbow sheets, because those are free dupes, basically. And all of the summon tickets. Those are like the big priority, in my opinion. And then you have all the other various rewards that you definitely want to try and get. If you have enough time, just get as many as you can. And if you're at a stage where like you're at endgame right now, where you're pretty much just going stamina to stamina, like day by day. Like you're out of stamina, like you don't got hundreds like I do right now where I got like almost 600. Like you're down to where you have like 44 left, for example. And then you just want to do the event, you know, go in, do a few runs, burn your stamina, wait a few hours, and then just keep rinsing and repeating until the event's over. And get as much done as you can. Is this the one? No. Rip. Wish I could just select multiple at a time. There we go. Low stamina problem. You'll get to that soon too. It depends how quick you're burning through. If you play the game more on manual, like if you're just trying to beat a variety of different things, just seeing how far you can get, you're going to be playing the game a little bit longer starting out than players that are getting to a certain point and then they're burning all their stamina using skip tickets, like in the new event, for example, or if they're doing it in the gates. So depending on your play style, some people might be out of stamina completely in the first few hours. Some people might be out of stamina after a couple days. It just all depends on what your play style is. Are you trying to rush to get as much resources as possible, or are you trying to progress through the game as far as possible? Okay. And you keep on thinking you can save yourself, but that's love. That's just love. I'll probably make a beginner guide video either, well, probably not later today. Maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow. I'll make a beginner guide video. It won't be like the most complete beginner guide in the video in the world because there are still some things that I'm still trying to learn myself. But it'll be a very good generalized idea of kind of what to do for the most part for new players, you know, kind of where to farm this and that, where some things can be found, how to progress here and there, some little team build strats, some of the different formations, explaining some of the characters that you'd want to re-roll for and use, how to use them, stuff like that. So I'll try to do that tomorrow, by tomorrow I should say. And that hopefully will help a lot of you out, because I felt like I've repeated myself a lot in today's stream. And I know a lot of people don't watch live streams if they're not watching them already live because they're very long and they don't want to try and skip through and miss a lot of stuff. So I'll probably just try to wrap that up in like a 15-20 minute video tomorrow. So if you guys had any further questions that are just joining in the stream now and weren't part of the stream earlier where we covered a lot of things, that'll hopefully help you out. So that's what we'll probably do. Sinbad went full farm god mode, huh? I feel like we got Black Asta and Mario Leona very early in the game because I was looking into it and it looks like Japan got these two characters like after what, like 6 months? Around the 6-month mark of the game, and we got them like right out of the gate. Is that right, Sinbad? Like we got these characters like 6 months early compared to JP? Pretty crazy. It's like, so maybe they're trying to catch us up to JP and get us like on board with them. I don't know. Yeah, so these were 6 months early. That's crazy. Wow. So that might mean that we're going to get a lot of banners that are going to be pretty bad that we can skip. I don't mind that at all. To be honest, I don't mind that at all. That's actually really good. Because they're going to have 6 months of banners that they've skipped already that they're going to have to start bringing out. And since we already have these 2 strong units available, we can save. So it might work out very good for us on global. Yeah, Bunny, what's up? Oh, show me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll show you the banner. Step up as soon as I get to the point where I have to stop here on the west. And then I'll jump out for a second, and then I'll show you, and then we'll get back into the east. We're going around the planet here. Yeah, I will put just Julius or swimsuit girls. You'll pull just Julius or swimsuit girls. That's funny. Zora and Henry banner came after half anniversary banner, and Zora's already in the game, and Henry's in the game, which is crazy. I already have Zora. I don't have Henry. Henry would be actually Henry. Well, I don't know. Henry might actually not be a good acquisition for me because I don't have Mimosa to heal after he basically drains my team's HP. So I don't know if Henry would actually be a good option for this team. Probably not. No healing. Just pure damage. So Mars would probably be a better tank for me. I mean, I already have Mars, but I just don't use it. Patry and Julius. So an elf and a wizard king. You want me to burn all my stamina today? Is that what you're saying, Arian? I'll probably do that, no doubt. I'll have my stamina down to nothing before I'm done playing today. I have some more work I got to get done in a couple hours, and then I'll probably blow the rest of this stamina out, even if I have to use tickets to do it, and then get back to the grind tomorrow. I have so much stamina I gotta work through as well, which I don't mind. How many have we done so far? I think I'm starting to... well, no, I guess I'm not at the limit. I think I might be able to do 3 more stages after this, and then I'll hit the limit. The longer your stamina is over the limit... Yeah, I know, I'm not getting any refills. Yup. This is one of the longer live streams I've done in a long time. We're approaching the 2.5 hour mark. I pulled Mars, Mimosa, Black Asta, and Luck. Is that fine starting out? You're missing Yami. You need Yami. How much did you go into Black Asta to get him? Like, how deep did you go into his banner? Four steps. Whew. Well, shit. No Yami, that sucks though, for real. Like, you really need him. Oh, here we go. 4 steps, no Yami. It's really up to you. What you could either play a little bit longer, try and save up like another, like 2 multi summons worth, go into the captain banner and see if you can get Yami, and then keep that account. Or you can scrap that account, go in, reroll, try and get Yami on the first multi in the captain banner, and then go and get Asta again from his banner. That's the two things you could do. But keep in mind though, Yami's not guaranteed, so you might bust your ass on that account you have now trying to get Yami and not pull him at all, and wasted all of your resources. So I mean, there is that real possibility. So it's like, I feel like if you're still re-rolling, if you're still in the re-roll process right now, you're not committed to your account, you're not invested in it with money or anything like that, you have no problem re-rolling if you have to. I would re-roll, go in, try and pull Yami on the first multi, and then go get your guaranteed Asta. Yeah, I'll use all my stamina in the gate, Sinbad, when I get to the point or later on, Sinbad, when I have know for a fact I can't progress any further on any mode, I'll go burn all my stuff on the gates for sure. Definitely build up all those resources. We got 2 more, it looks like, left, Bunny. We got 2 more stages left, and then we're gonna hop to the home screen. So don't worry, getting there. We're building up some of our tickets too. I think we're up to 64 now. I need. How did you download it, dude? Please, can you answer? I'm using Android. Honesty. If you're on iOS, you can't play the game until probably Monday or Tuesday, depending on when Bandai gets it done next week. They said it will be next week though. I'm on a PC. Yeah, you can use BlueStacks or Nox with Android 7. So you can use BlueStacks 4 or Nox Android 7. Either of those options will work for you. I think I'm using that 5-star one that you get from Story for Free, the Axe, I believe. XO row. The one that gives you like 121 attack at base. You get better accessories from... I feel like the best spot that I've seen so far for accessories, the free quest. The further you get and you go to the accessory stages, I think that's where you get, like, you start getting 4- and 5-star accessories, if I'm correct, Sinbad. Mineral item is perfect for healer. I can get the flame axe from Leopold, but the dungeon power is too high. You already got your Leo to 6-star, Richard? Honey? That's crazy, man. That's some... You must got some really good RNG on them pulls. Alright, so let's go back to the homepage for a second. Holy crap. Alright, Bunny, here you go. You can see what I did to get everything I have. You can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Did not want to segue into that, but it happened anyway. Alright, we got our free multi today. Let's do it! We'll see if we get anything good. Holy crap, dude! You see that? What? I know. Unless one of those 5 stars is Mars, it's just gonna be sheets. But holy crap! Look at all that gold and rainbows and sparkly things. Woo! We had somehow left Black Clover and we went into My Little Pony with all that rainbow. What do we get? Okay, we got some Henry. What else do we get? Oh, we got Jack. But that's crazy. Look at that. Boom. 5 golds and 2 rainbows. That is nuts. Man, Leo 6-star. That's crazy, man. Good job, Richard. That's dope. But yeah, that's pretty crazy multi right there. I'm not gonna lie. All those good sheets. Too bad they weren't for anybody a little bit better. I totally would have been more satisfied if I got Yami sheets, Mars sheets, Mimosa sheets. That's, I guess, Demon Dweller sheets for now. That's really about it. But we didn't get none of those. But still, pretty cool multi look cool looking multi, I should say. The results weren't very good, but the aesthetics were there. But yeah, you can see there, Bunny, I've only did the first 4 steps of the Asta banner, and I got all the stuff that I'm using right now. So, and I of course did not go into her banner at all because it's just don't. If you're not wailing out on this game, stay away from this banner. Do not even look at it. Pretend it does not exist. So there you go. And then we have this one too. This one is like, you get a guaranteed 5-star, but you have to throw in 7,200 joules. And that's a lot of joules. That's 2 steps, 3, maybe even 4 steps, depending on what the banner is. Well, it's at least 3 steps, rather. Plus a free multi on the 4th step. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of resources on a step up to waste for... What's even in here? You get Yami, which would be a good pull, but it's only a 0.15 rate. Yuno, Yuno is good because they got it for free, but it's not something that you really want to build into. Mars and Mimosa would be good. There's just too much stuff in here. Even if you get a 5-star, there's just a high chance you're gonna get something you don't even need or want, for that matter. Obviously Yami's going to be the biggest takeaway from this that you're going to want. That or Mimosa, perhaps, if you didn't get her on your initial pull, or if you're trying to get her to a 6-star, maybe with Mars as well. But 0.15 rate, that's just not very good rates. Not a very good chance of pulling the one that you want with such a big pull there for 7,200 joules. You know what I mean? So those 7,200 joules are going to be better used in another banner. So I honestly wouldn't go into that banner either. It is what it is. We were wrong. You don't have 5 to 6, but just 4K. Oh no, I'm not done though yet, Arian. I'm not done yet. Or are you talking about before I ended the stream how many I would have? No, I still have a good 1,000, 2,000 still to farm up easily before I'm done today. So I will hit that 5K mark, no doubt. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let's see here. Alright. So we got to enhance a relic and clear East 1-1. We'll be doing East soon. Assign a character to the relic shop. I got to do that again. Clear 10 events and deploy a team, which we can actually deploy a team now. I'm just going to deploy 2 quick teams real fast. It's going to put me through this whole tutorial that we don't care about. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, let's get through all this. Bum, 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 bum. Etc., etc. Alright, found items. And are we good? Alright, cool. Go to north. See, what do we need here? Difficult D3, 32. I don't know if any of those are going to be successful. 468, I know that one won't be successful. I'll fail probably on that one. You can go for accessory materials or go for board materials. I have just a step one. I can't do the third stage off aloud. Hey Josh, I just noticed something. What'd you notice? So, possible rewards. Hard to tell really what I want to go. I really prefer just getting board materials, to be honest. I don't know. Do the real XD guard? You mean in the defend capital? You talking about the defend capital, Arian? Yeah, it's true. Do these 15-minute ones. It was a 30-minute one. 15. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna throw in here. Throw in Black Asta. North. Not learned dungeon yet. Group luck already high. Good stuff. Does it matter what I throw in here? To be honest, like it's just they because I know it really depends on luck, right? It's going by luck. Gotcha. So I think we got plenty of luck here because I got like what Castle Town 41% chance and then Castle Town 5 35% chance. Great. So that's good enough, right? Or just put units have max. I gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll put those in that one. And then we'll go over here. I'll do one. I'll try to get to where I'm basically putting one in north, west, and east at all times. Kind of just distribute the goods. Where is it? It's right here. Okay. Do the roll event so I can get my butt kicked. You guys into BDSM? You want to see somebody be abused on cam? Oh crap. Am I out of 5 stars? Oh, I got it. Oh, the birdie. Oh, I got Zora. That'll work. He'll save me from the clutches of evil. Alright, there's the deployed. So we want to work on now. We got our mission. We got another mission complete. We got 1 hour and 17 minutes to complete dailies, so we got to do that real quick. We got to do 2 more of these. Let's do 2 more of these real quick, just to get these out of the way. Go up here. Do 2 more real fast. We'll do 2 of the easy ones. That way they just take like 10-15 seconds per run. We'll do 2 of these and then we'll have our dailies done. Then we can go do some other stuff. We gotta work on the east, and I know you guys want me to go and do the defense tower so I can get my butt kicked.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait.
5,300. So it's your powers right now. Damn. Nice. Good stuff. All right, guys. One more run of that, and then we're done with this for now. Oh, took me back to the top. I don't want to go up there. Come on, bro.
I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. Ooh, never panic.
Why do you want me to switch Leo to the middle section?
I can't stand it. I don't know the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this.
I don't see any benefit putting him in the middle section right now. What do you mean? Can we put him where Demon Dweller ass is?
Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop.
He does what? Let me see.
I won't stop. I won't stop.
When he's in the middle, he does what now? Raise his own attack and AA dodge. That's the only thing I'm seeing. I don't see him. What do you mean? That's a nice Sinbad. That was really good. Why would Leo being in the middle do anything with his own leader skill? What do you mean? Yeah, his leader skill raises everybody. I don't know what you mean by why he has to be in the middle. God damn it, game! Why are you doing that? Yeah, I'm not seeing putting him in the middle because it's a Link AOM. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, that is true. That does say Link AOM. There is probably a difference, isn't there? I didn't even realize this whole time. Let me see. You're right. It is. It's a Link AOM. That is interesting. That definitely does change a few things of what you do, wouldn't it? So what is his AOM range? Because it's not actually showing it on the board. It's not showing it right here, which is weird. So how would you know what the actual Link range is for Leo? Because like right up here, like on their arcane art, they show you what the range is for certain things, for buffs and attacks. They don't show it for the Link. So how would you know going in where to line characters up with him? Box around. I got you. Okay. All right. Let's go. Well, the more you know. The more you know.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not
Oh boy.
break me.
Sinbad, you're sleeping at the wheel, man. We're gonna end up in a ditch.
When I think of every time you let me down, I start to lose control.
All right, so we done that.
Told you I was mad. I held it all inside.
Okay, dailies are finally done. 150 more. Good stuff. Let's go. And now for this panel, we just got to enhance a relic, clear the East 1-1, and assign a character to the relic shop. But these guys want to see me go get my butt kicked in the defense capital against Rill. The thrill of Rill, man. Alright, first, let's work on Asta again. Let's see where we're at with him. I think I'm on, what, 4 cost? Yeah, let's go for 4. I have enough to I don't have enough to finish that off. Let me 3380. 3380. Also, another thing, guys, to let you know, be careful when you do the auto convert GP, because if you do that, it's gonna put all your GPs on that one character, and if you're trying to work on multiple characters at a time, you will be putting all those GPs on the one character, and then if you try to go work on another character, you're not gonna have anything left. They're not universal. Your Grimoire points are not universal. Keep that in mind. So you only want to do the amount you need at a time. You can do this for the memes? Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, I need 3380. God dang it. Game, come on now. Thank you. Alright. Boom. Arcane Art. Getting upgraded. Oh, this is going to be so bad. I'm getting my butt kicked by Daddy Rill. All I got left to do now is just step 5, I think. Or there, no, I already did 5. Oh yeah, I'm already maxed. I already maxed all this out. Nice. Who is next? Who is actually the weak link right now that needs a little bit of a buff? Okay, so Asta, Demon Dweller, needs some love. He's really low. And is that it? Just Asta, the only one that's really low right now? On my team, it looks like it. Looks like it's just Asta that I need to. Yeah. Yep, Demon Dweller Asta. He's the weak link. Goodbye. Alright. Already did 3. You gotta do 4 again. Oh, 4 needs like everything. Holy crap. 8,100. I don't think we have enough. I'm gonna go and auto that out and see if we close. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that down 1. Take those both off. And then let's just start cutting it down a bit. Do. Okay, 9120 will be fine, right? Nice. Okay. Enhance. Boom. Good stuff. Alright, now 5. I don't know how many we can do, but we're going to get as much done as possible. 2,800 is all we got to work with. Boom. Just going a step at a time here. 3,000. Oh, we're already too far. I'll take that speed off. There we go. Alright, we're going in, guys. This is the best we can do at the moment until I go farm up a lot more resources. So let's go and take on Daddy Rill. Well, actually, hold up. Let me just make sure really quick. I don't have anything, because I didn't even notice if I picked up anything additionally. No, I didn't. Alright, just double checking. Alright, let's go. Real time. Real battle. $35.90. Aston Leonie Love, yep. Ain't that the truth? I don't even need to do anything. I'm pretty sure we'll clear the first one pretty fine. Second one might have to pay a little bit more attention to use formation skills, but I don't think we're beating number 3, guys. I think number 3 is just going to beat our ass. I just don't think we're anywhere close to beating number 3. Stage 3, rather. This is probably going to be like, what, 5,000-6,000 power on stage 3 that we're going to need, that's recommended. Alright. Done. All invincible. You gotta love that. Don't worry, Josh. The first 2 battles are easy. About 4 months ago, they got them. Yeah. Alright. Boom. Alright, let's do Rill. The thrill of Rill. Look at the good side, you'll get a 5-star Rill. He's invincible. His invincibility is almost gone. A little bit more. I see it. It's empty almost. And it should be about up. Damn. See, this is where it'll be a problem if you don't somewhat manually the 3rd stage, because it's going to be wasting a lot of attacks. But there we go. We're back at it. Oh, I wasn't using anything for the first 2 stages. I figured my team will be able to beat it by themselves. On the 3rd stage, though, I'll be using it. Imagine a Fairy Tail collaboration. That would be really cool. It fit this game art style too pretty nicely. Alright, there we go. Woo! Alright, here comes stage 3, the dreaded stage 3. Expert. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Expert mode, guys. Let's do it. Time to die. I just want to see how close we get, though, for real. We're only at 3590 power. We have crap for our for accessories. We're not even fully maxed out everybody yet. I mean, look at our freaking leader. He's at level 1. He has no investment at all. Well, let's see what we can do. And he's 4-star. This is gonna end so bad. This is gonna end so badly. Probably want to save some of those for the next stage. Oh my god, we already lost our boy. Yeah, these guys are hitting me hard. I'm gonna have to... Man. I knew this was gonna happen. We're even gonna get this to wave 2. Holy crap. I need mimosa. Well, let's see what we can get to step 2. Or wave 2, rather. But still. I still like Zora's animation. It just looks so badass. And there was one left. Final wave. Put the defenses up first. And defense mode. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Oh, man. Invincibility, what a bitch. What a bitch. Hey, you missed on 2 of them. That debuff is so freaking just weird, man. Look at them, they're like freaking having a seizure, dude. It's funny. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to beat it. I mean, we almost got rid of the minions. If we could have just got it down the rill, we might have had a slim chance, perhaps. Not promising anything, but for what we went in with the low expectations, I think we exceeded them a little bit. Hey, we actually killed one on the wave, on the second wave. Hallelujah. It's a miracle. Ow. Little bastard. Did a lot of damage. Okay, we got one left. I just want to see if we can get it down to just rill. Little bastards do so much damage. Yeah, we screwed. We got Zora's the last man standing. He can't handle this. He can't handle it. He tried though. Well, guys, we had it down to 3 minions, 2 of which were almost halfway dead, and then Rill pretty much almost full HP. Well, there you have it. Got roasted, like I imagined we were. My game was glitching out? Was it? I didn't even notice. If you saw my characters glitching, that was because of a debuff. That wasn't the game actually glitching out. It was just, for whatever reason, their animation for that debuff. I don't know why. It makes my characters look like they're having Tourette syndrome or something, though. back to the north. Where was I at? Oh, I think it was down here, right? Yeah. Heading out. Alright. Yeah, the paralyzed debuff. Look at that good side. You have 5-star real, laugh aloud. Hey man, you're finding the positives and the negatives. I like it. My game was stuttering. Was it? I didn't notice it was. I didn't see it. Maybe I was just not paying attention. I really didn't see it though. The 4th stage of Rill, man. I don't even want to imagine the 4th stage yet. After seeing the 3rd one. Good old Rill Daddy. All right, not bad. You have Rill has ult. Give that debuff to the enemy. Go to Brigade. I need 20 more for Rill. 5-star Rill.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town.
What?
Never seen a sky so blue. We don't have a plan and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like.
Yeah, I don't know how to get close to 6k power. I'm barely breaking 5k. I'm at 4.5k. I need to get good accessories. I just gotta go back through and farm up a lot of 4 and 5-star accessories and relics and just farm up a bunch of resources to max them all out at level 5. It's probably just, it's a long process, but it's probably what you gotta do to squeeze out any extra power you can. Seems to be the way, right? So I just gotta work now on the east side and slowly start farming up some of the gates, building up some of my resources, get everybody to level 80 that I can, and go from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream on episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. There's a lot of dialogue today. We're just going over a lot of things, a lot of discussions, just kind of getting our feet wet, going over some stuff, answering some questions. So like I said, I'll do a beginner guide video, hopefully around like 15-20 minutes, 25 tops. Hopefully I'll get that out by tomorrow to help a lot of people out with everything that I've learned today and what I've been learning over the course of the past couple days. Throw that all into one video. Hopefully that helps some people out. We'll have some other videos and stuff like that for Black Clover going forward. And again, hope you all enjoyed. Please subscribe for more here on the channel. Join us in the Discord in the description below. Like the video if you did, and if you're watching later, comment below, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.